up early in the morning. But you know what? It's game day. Yeah, I'm just waking up. My eyes might look a little beady. I had a rough night last night. Had some drinks. You know how that go. But it's game day, man. We playing Tampa Bay today. And we gotta bounce back because we got our ass slapped last week. Slapped, man. And for y'all that slept on Jordan Love, just because he a Green Bay quarterback, come on, man. You can't sleep on him. But for y'all that slept on him, shame on y'all. He didn't have like a stellar game, but you can't say he played like trash because he did not. He won. He won. So I mean, come on, man. Now, Justin Fields, he got to bounce back, man. He didn't have a great game. A lot of us are on Justin Fields' train. We want to see the young man actually do well, but he didn't do that well last week. Um, all of it is not his fault. You know, the offensive line was terrible. The play calling was really terrible. So vanilla. Oh, I'm almost about to get on the train with JB and say this coaching is horrible and has to go. But, well, I'm going to hold off a little bit. But today's show, man, we got our man Herb Howard in here from the Bigs. You know, Herb always brings it. Then we got the QB killer. Do I even have to say his name? QB killer. Just think, who kills quarterbacks? Oh, Warren Sapp. He kills quarterbacks. So man, it's gonna be a great show. Get your waffles, pancakes, eggs, whatever you eat. Let's go.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Watch these summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both been there around the corner like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
I'm excited about this one, so I don't even want to waste that much time. I want to get my all-star team in here. Then we're going to get our guy Herb in here, and then we're going to get the QB killer in here. So first up, my man who knows all the stats from the 80s and 90s basketball and football, my man JB.
What up, T?
What up, JB?
Man, happy Sunday morning to you.
Yeah, man, something like that. Something like that, man. I'm still trying to wake up.
Shoot, I'm woke, man. I'm amped. When I heard that, QB killer was gonna be on, I had to get up, man. I'll get some pancakes later. I had to get on.
Man, when QB killer calls, get your ass up. Get your ass up.
Jack.
So that's what I'm trying to do right now, man. I'm trying to get my ass up because this is going to be a great conversation. I can't wait. So let's bring in our guy who might just have the foulest mouth in the city. But maybe he'll tone it down on the Sunday morning. We really supposed to be going to church right now. So maybe he'll tone it down for the Lord. our man Foul Mouth C.
What up, fellas? How y'all
What
feeling?
up, Foul Mouth?
What up, man?
You go
I'm
tone
not feeling
it
it.
down for Jesus?
Nah.
Dog. Damn.
God know where my heart is.
For Jesus, man.
You know where my heart is.
Yeah.
You already know.
What's up,
You
Grogu?
already know. Grogu, everybody saying what's up? You good? You good? Huh? You good? Grogu's still a little asleep. He's a little pissed off. I woke him up this morning. Yeah. He's a little pissed off. I woke him up this morning, so. Told her, I said, hey, baby, see, yeah, using the force to wake up.
He was probably having a good dream, man.
Hey, never know. He might have been dreaming about that female Grogu. I don't know.
Hey, that's a whole nother podcast.
I'm about to say, ain't he a little too young?
So I got Herb. I guess he had to step out.
Man, Grogu over 300 years old.
True.
What'd you say? He's 700. You say he's 700.
Grogu like over 300 some years old, man.
Jesus Christ.
They age real slow. Yeah.
Well, hey, it looks like I got Herb had to step out for a second. So we might as well bring in the Brett Favre sacker, the QB killer, the end all be all QB killer Warren Sapp.
Good morning, brothers.
What's happening, sir? How you doing?
It's game day, baby. You already know. Game day, Bucs and the Bears. I had to call my dogs. And I got Foul Mouth up with the damn Jedi mind trick going on. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun today. It's gonna be a good game, I hope. Baker Mayfield, so no Tom Brady.
Why had the mighty have fallen?
Right.
Man.
We go from a 7-time world champion and 10 Super Bowls to a guy who I don't think Baker's even seen the playoffs, has he?
Has Baker ever been in the playoffs?
No, I think he has.
I know when he got to us, he was working on his 4th team in 16 months, so that can't be too good.
Yeah, he couldn't have, because Cleveland, the Rams, the Panthers, and now, I don't think he made. Yeah.
Nah, not that I know of.
No, not looking good.
Not that I know of, but hey, man, we want to know right now, baby, and we're in week 2, so you got to take it. You got to take the good with the bad sometimes.
Absolutely. So I want to dive right in, man. Tell us, what did you do to get prepared on game days? Because we for those that don't know, we had an interview before. Went back. You had some great stories. Hopefully, you got some more for us. But how did Warren Sapp get ready on game days?
Game day was already in the bag, baby. It was show up and show out at this point. Make sure I had my same route to work, had my music set. They had my CD ready for me when my CD player. I had an old CD player back in the day, baby. When these kids walk around with iPods and 1,500 songs. What? And make sure you got that one that make that thing. If you shake a little bit, nothing happens. They got that Sony.
Right.
Noise reduction and shock proof and all that foolishness. All that. As old guy, we showed our age right now. I talk about the CD player, but I had that Mary J. Blige, the 411. I had Maxwell, the Blue album, and that vibe, baby. You got to have that vibe because I did all my work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. During the week. That's when you do your work. When it's game day, baby, it show up and show out. You just reacting. You went over all the damn keys and the down and distance, personnel, all that foolishness. Ain't no time for that. It's time to go to work now.
Time to go to work. Speaking of going to work and showing up and showing out, we got a guy in here who does just that, goes to work, shows up, and shows out every game day. Herb Howard.
Herb.
What up, man?
What's good with y'all, man? What's happening?
Good to see you, bro. And good
Herb.
It's a Sunday
Always
morning.
good to see y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Killer, what's happening, man?
Shit, I'm out. Herb, is that a mullet hat you have on?
Nah, this my leaders joint, man. Shout out to leaders in Chicago.
All right, leaders in Chicago. I saw it teal in his game day, I thought you had to turn into a mullet fan. I thought you were too my Lord.
No.
Marlins hat, man. I was about to say, what? You a Marlins fan now?
Right. I thought he had to come down here with me and skipped over me and went to the mullets. I'm like, boy, I got a mullet man in here. I'm gonna get it good. Because a fish fry is always good on Sunday.
Man, dropping some knowledge though, QB Keller, Warren. What's going on, man? Like, we both have two teams, right? One is trending upwards. One, I don't know where the hell we going. So what is your take just from what you saw last week? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody had the Bears to win. Everybody had the Bucs to lose.
Hey, man, don't go with the prognosticators because, they had TCU beating Colorado, and last night they had them up. Listen, man, don't listen to them talking heads. I've come to understand one thing about these people with these talking heads. There's a lot of male jealousy going on in the world right now. I don't know why, but I just see it. And it's a female trait, and that's not something you need to be looking at when we talk about football world. Because if it's a lady, it's a doctor or a trainer or somebody that's helping the boys. Everybody else, we got to go to work. We got to go to work. So let's not listen to the lines and tell me how many points we finna lose by and all that foolishness. We done put in the work in the week. Now let's go to work in the game. And I told y'all a long time ago, I don't like y'all quarterback.
You did say that.
I don't. The man runs around too much because this is a quarterback-driven league. And if you're gonna run around, you better know how to run around. Ask Anthony Richardson how it feels running around last week. He figured out that everybody get a check around here too now. This ain't preseason.
So, Killer, you saying that you don't like Justin Fields because he run around too much?
Well, I can say this. The organization hadn't set him up for success. Okay. And normally that's how they do us. They give us a quarterback position because we can run fast, jump high, broad jump, all this shit that ain't got nothing to do with playing quarterback. And then they give us no receivers. It kind of looked like Daniel Jones did Monday night against the Cowboys. Cole Beasley out the game, and the only one you got is Darren Waller, and Darren Waller just got there from the Raiders. Okay.
We're going to see how that works for you.
Okay. Let's see how that works for you, man. And the only thing you got to do is look at Miami and some of the other teams around the league that have more than one receiver. Come on, man. You can do some special things out here with these because we used to put our hands on the receivers and made them go to where we wanted them to go. Now it's just free releases everywhere, man. I said, good God. I think I want to play in today's game, but I think I would not because, boy.
Hey, John Lynch wouldn't keep none of his money in the league today, boy.
Hey, man, look like they are in practice, dog. I mean, just look like a whole practice mode on Sunday. I said, damn, when did this start? What? What do we know? We don't know shit.
So
that's right. We don't know shit.
Yeah, we don't know shit over here on
this
podcast.
We don't know shit. So hey, we just watch it. We don't know shit.
Right.
But it's like they changed the rules and the dynamics of the game to get more scoring. But only certain teams actually benefit. You go back to certain teams, we still only putting up 17, 18, 20 points a game. So it's not really working for the whole league. It's just working for, like you said, if you got a dynamic
people who want to pay for the people to go out and perform. Y'all ain't got no explosive people. All your explosive people in the backfield. It reminds me when we used to play Donovan McNabb and him and what was that boy name? Westbrook used to be in the backfield.
Brian Westbrook.
Yeah, and then they had James Trash on the outside and whoever else was the other receiver.
He said James Trash instead of Thrash.
James Trash. Maybe that's what I call him, James Trash. Hey man, because we didn't circle him. He wasn't scaring nobody on a Sunday afternoon.
Right.
All your weapons in the backfield. And listen, the fastest adapting organism on God's green earth is an NFL defense. We done seen this run with the quarterback thing. Lamar Jackson won a unanimous MVP doing this when he was 23.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't new no more. You're gonna have to come up with something new. That ain't that little ball fake and nah. We seen that.
So let me get this straight. So you don't like Justin Fields because because of the organization failing him as far as not getting him the weapons, the offensive line to protect him. It's not nothing that he's.
But also his decision making.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you're sacked 91 times, you this kind of athlete, and they got all these rules where you can throw the ball away, slide, do all these things. Come on. Your decision making got to be better with you releasing the ball, with you knowing where to go with the ball. That's the thing. But when I ain't got confidence in this guy that's running this route, and we all know this, the quarterback gets way too much blame and way too much credit for everything that goes on in a football organization. So I think he done been, at Ohio State and, big time football, the way he understands. I really ain't got the personnel to do what I need to do, but I'm going to get most of the blame and the credit for this. In which I applaud him with how he's handling himself in the media, but hey, man, telling people in that office, get that 90-year-old woman, hey, man, you got to spend some of this money. Come on. I see you up in the box, but ain't nothing down on this field. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the box, but ain't nothing out on this field to get that box happy. So, that got to work hand in hand. It has to work hand in hand.
But when you see that, though, Warren, when you see like those deficiencies in the line, when you see he's a little gun shy, like from a defensive standpoint, it's like a boa constrictor, in my opinion. Like y'all just keep squeezing, right? So how did he get from your expert opinion? How do you get out of that? Because you about to lick your chops. You about to have 3-4 of them boys.
It's the organization. The organization has to help as he works too. Because we heard Stephon Diggs say, "Why Josh ain't doing the things he needs to do to become a better quarterback," and you can see that in the film after you watch it. I don't know if that's the case with Fields. I don't know what his work habits is. I haven't heard a teammate say anything like that. But I know that he don't have the weapons around him. What did Baltimore do? Baltimore, when they got them some receivers, Odell Beckham Jr., and now they done lost J.K. Dobbins. Now you're feeling good about, hey, we done already, plan for this. We wanted to throw the ball more. And now we got the weapons to be able to go out and implement this plan. Who's the Bears running back?
They got 3 of them.
See what I'm talking about? I heard on the football team, if you got 2 quarterbacks, you got no quarterback. So if I got 3 running backs, how many running backs do I got? 0. Don't make no sense. Somebody has to be your breadwinner. Somebody has to be your third down guy. Maybe you got a goal line guy. I understand touchdowns is very important. But first downs and the ability of a defense to go, we got to check this fella off. When we got somebody in the game that like a fault, LaDainian Thomas and one of them running backs like that. Oh, whoa, heads up, where you at? You know what I'm saying? This boy can go to the house. You have to have weapons in the National Football League that can threaten the defense. If not, we get us some stops. We turn back over to our offense. Now we rolling. And the one thing about Chicago you always remember was defense. Mm-hmm. Now we hoping on a running quarterback. We never had a quarterback in Chicago. Went to the Super Bowl with Rextasy. I mean, what we talking about here? Rextasy. we were sexy Rexy. What we talking about here? Come on, man. I mean, if this thing ain't built on what you know and love and the personnel that can get the job done that you're asking, but in the new NFL, you can't play defense like that.
Killer, let me ask you this, man. You talk about, trying to build this thing around Justin Fields and what he can and what he can't do, and, the history of the Bears and building it through the defense, especially talking about up front, right? They play this cover 2 or some version of it, right? Nobody played it, as well as y'all did. Shout out to the Bears too. But you talk about having that 3-tech, right? And needing that engine to that defense. Nobody did it at a higher level than you. You look at Aaron Donald. You talk about guys like Tommy Harris who did it for a few years at a time. The Bears passed on Jalen Carter, that monster from Georgia, in favor of getting the right tackle to protect the quarterback that you're not a huge fan of. Good move, or should they should have pulled the trigger on Jalen Carter?
You know what? I always love when it's a defensive tackle, but it normally takes a defensive tackle a couple of years to be able to, get himself acclimated to the offensive-minded NFL game and the holding that can go on every play, I'm watching a young fella because he's from my high school, and I have a unique interest in watching him, develop. You can see the little, spurts and the blast and the quickness and everything you look for. But He didn't even start week 1.
Right.
So I'd rather a weapon. You know what I'm saying? You can figure out a way to help the left tackle block, chip, slide the line. You can do things like that to be able to, to neutralize somebody. But where's that great pass rusher in the NFC North?
I don't see it.
They waiting on it.
Look, are we waiting on it right? And I'm trying to, in my mind, I'm plugging.
No, I mean, I'm thinking like Minnesota, no.
Aiden Hutchinson might be coming. I don't know.
I was gonna say it's between Detroit and Philly.
I'm not banking on him. I know what his interview was. They asked him what move you had to be the NFL left tackle. He said, "I'm just going out working." So you got a working man, which he works. I'll give him that now. He got a motor that don't quit. But a motor don't replace a move. A motor don't replace a move. The motor don't replace Reggie White's hump, the White Freeney spin. You know what I'm saying? Derek Thomas turning that corner, bending and dipping. Bruce Smith dragging his knuckles around the corner for 200 sacks. That's a different impact on the football game. Now Hutchinson works. Now I'll give him that. But there's some Sundays.
Yeah, well, I can say this too. Yeah, a move does work, but a move, can be neutralized as well because they know that's what you do.
Really?
You can't neutralize hustle.
You can't.
That's one
You
thing.
You can't neutralize my 5 steps to the quarterback, my jab club rip. Are you kidding me? Only thing you can do is foul it off, my good brother. You know that Yoda in front of you with them black eyes? That's what they look at me with, black eyes, because there's no reading it. You can't tell what I'm doing. Trust me.
It can be, you can have that move, but at the same time, people can get ready for it as well. You know what I'm saying? Now,
who stopped Reggie White's hump?
They knew the club was coming and they didn't stop.
Who? No, I want you. You got the Jedi with you.
And that's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. You want to know why they didn't stop shit? You better bring some help over there with Reggie. Now, some people you just can't leave one-on-one, and that's just stupidity. Some people you can't leave just one-on-one. Some people you got to sit up there and chip on.
I can name you a laundry list of gentlemen you can't leave one-on-one. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Not hard. But that guy that you can't leave one-on-one majors in one move. Just like Mariano Rivera, the greatest saves man we have in baseball, through one pitch. The cut fastball. You knew it. I knew it. The umpire, everybody knew it. But he threw it in 9 different places in them strike zones. That's how good you got to be. That's the kind of work you got to put in.
Sapp, what about Randall? Like, I feel like, I put him on that short list of D tackles with you, but I don't know that he had a signature move so much as he just played hard. John Randall. He just played hard all game long.
John Randall spin?
Truth.
Oh, and matter of fact, and he used to do that dip because he was shorter. He'd get lower.
Oh no, and he did a dip in the rib, but that spin move was something nasty.
Truth, the spin. That's true.
God.
Matter of fact, that combination of him and Chris Dolman was deadly on that.
Dolman and Hank Thomas and Henry Thomas. Man, I hated going to Triple H.
I was gonna say the only prototypical defense that I guess you can really look at in accordance to what like the Bears have going on would have to be something similar to Dallas. You have to get a Micah Parsons in there and a DeMarcus Lawrence. I mean, not him personally, but that type of player.
No, that type of person. I know that you can play off and these two work together. Right. And now if you got 2 one-on-ones and these two got them, 9 times out of 10 you win, or 7 out of 10, majority of the time. And that's what I'm looking for with the Bears. I'm like, who's the personnel? What are they spending their money on? The one thing we haven't heard since the 90s? Salary cap. Remember that shit? We can't pay him because we ain't got room under the salary cap. We giving out $100 million deals and they ain't even said nothing about a salary cap.
Now they find a way.
Oh no, they always gonna find a way. So I want to know, what is the talent and what are we trying to do on a Sunday afternoon every given Sunday? You got to major in something.
I just think this team is all over the place.
That's the key. Right there. Jack of all trades, master of none. And you have no consistency or concrete to build anything on. Everything's soft because you ain't put enough work in one thing to have a foundation. We just gonna play this by ear? My God.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. Now, we do know that this GM did. He stood up there and tore this down from the studs. So if we expecting, like they said, for us to be Super Bowl contenders this year after last year just literally tearing it down to the studs, that'd be kind of crazy.
All right.
So are we?
I'm not.
Is it us just sitting up here trying to, put pieces slowly together? Is that what you're saying, or you're looking for instant success this year?
Instant success? No. You're 60 minutes from the penthouse to the outhouse in any NFL Sunday. That's how quick it goes. Mm-hmm. So the thing that I'm looking for is a pattern of consistency, a pattern of here's what we're looking to do. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm missing right there is what is it? What's the defense? Man. Don't say Tampa 2. Don't say Tampa 2 because you can't play that anymore.
Well, that's what they said.
I'm going to say that's what the hell they call it.
That's the problem right there because the middle of the field cannot be guarded in Tampa 2 anymore. You can't hit them down the chin, can't hit them underneath the chin, cannot defend the middle of the field like that. And they just built the Autobahn in the middle of the NFL field. And you got to figure out a way to stop the middle of the field, either with a pass rush or coverage and pass rush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I know a big fan of the pass rush. He's backstage and he wants to come in and he wants to ask you a few questions, QB Killer. So let me bring him in. Our man, Easy. Easy
does.
Hey,
what's up, guys? How you doing? Good morning. It's very early.
Easy. Yep.
No, I'm a big pass rush guy, of course. Growing up a Bears fan, it'll do that to you. Also, I want to ask you, you said something about about not being so inclined to play in today's NFL. And I wanted to know if you could speak a little more to that. Is it because you can't hit the quarterback as much, or what's the can you just speak a little more to that?
I don't understand what you're saying. Well, when I say I don't know if I want to play in the NFL today,
is that not what you said, or did I mishear you? I might have misheard
No. It has nothing to do with what you can do with the quarterback. Because trust me, they took his head and knees out of the game when I was in it too. At the end, you just hit him in between the numbers, hit him right below, right at the top of the numbers, and down to his belly button. It's simple. But the hardest part would be for me not to land on it because. Shit, I'm gonna go to the owner and ask him very simply: does the QB killer get to kill quarterbacks, or y'all want me to be soft with him? Because it's either one. You ain't paying me, and then I'm paying the fine. Somebody else is paying the fines because I love the quarterback, and they all taste like chicken. So there's no way I'm grabbing the quarterback and taking him to the ground, and then I'm gonna let him go, and then I gotta hit. No, that's my pillow.
Yeah, I imagine it's gotta be like I can't imagine it would be so difficult to stop your momentum on your way down. No,
brother, I just told you I'm going to the boss and say who's paying the fine. If I'm paying the fine, I ain't touching the quarterback. I'm gonna take the money and this is what you asked for. I can't grab a quarterback on my way to the ground and then push the eject button, throw him out the way. And now, what am I? I watched the dude in Miami blow his knee out from the Raiders trying to avoid the quarterback. Yeah. I watched that. I was on the sideline when that happened. I'm like, get your ass up. That was just a quarterback. I'm cussing the D lineman out. And somebody hit me with, I think he blew his knee out for trying not to land on the quarterback. They got them new rules. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot.
You know what? They want you to grab him, grab a pillow, gently lay him down, put the blanket over him.
Sing him a lullaby.
And then land yourself on the ground as hard as it comes.
Right.
Don't he got 5 offensive linemen and some people paid to protect him? When I get to him, I've done my work to get to him. And I don't know many quarterbacks that just willfully go down.
True.
Right. Are you nervous about possibly
Matt
getting
Ryan.
thrown out the game?
That's why I would go to my boss and ask him. I was never worried about that when I played. I got kicked out of one, and I had to go all the way over the line 3 or 4 times before I got kicked out of that one. So way over the line, brother. I mean, all the way. Jesus.
What'd you do?
The white guy would ask, right?
Right.
That's some nosy people, boy. Some nosy people. I can't. No, I'm joking. I went all the way over. I cursed the referee out, and I cussed the ref, the umpire, the line judge, and the head linesman out. All of them. I mean, all the way over the line.
Who's next?
Oh yeah. You want some of this too?
So we had
and I was down 31-0. And my sister tells the story this way: you saw Mama walk out of that place. That's why you got kicked out of the game. Really? Really? I really. I said, you know what? I'm so glad you think that. That's a great story for you to tell all these years, because shit, I was back in Orlando before the end of the game.
Dang.
got kicked out of Jacksonville, drove to my mama's house before the game was over, and watched the end of the game at my mama's house.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So QB Killer, we had a question in the chat. He was asking, what do you think? First of all, do you know what Jaquan Brisker? He's a safety on the Bears, and he said that he wishes that the fans wouldn't start booing so early.
Where's he from?
Where's Brisker from?
He played at Penn State.
He went to Penn State.
We are Penn State is sensitive.
He's from Pittsburgh.
He got sensitive, man.
Hey, man, I've said this too many times. These kids don't get conversations like we had conversations. You know, like our uncles and the older G's in the hood. You know, you can get slapped upside the head 4 or 5 times before you got home. And when they told your brothers and your mom what you did, you can get another one. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just how we communicated with each other. You know, we police our own street. These kids don't do nothing but type and emojis and whatever. This is probably the first time in his life he's actually been booed. And you know how it is in Chicago, the second city. It get raw. I mean, they right on top of you. You finna get it. I mean, not like you're supposed to get it, because we putting in our, you know, you talking about who said we were going to church? Well, you crazy. You think about your tailgating. The last thing you think about before you go to bed on Saturday night is, did I get my beer? Because the store will not sell it until after the game kicks off. And that is not where I want to be, baby. That's the last thing you think of that Sunday morning about 1 o'clock in the morning. You're like, oh shit, I got 1 hour to get to the store to get my beer, because the store will not be open tomorrow when they kick that thing off at 1 o'clock. Man, we've taken over Sunday in a whole different way. And when you have fans that are as passionate and that love the game, because when it gets dead ass cold in Chicago, nobody want to come out there but y'all. Y'all the best. Bad fans. Man, we used to come up there late in November and December, boys look up there, I'm like, oh, they pay their ass home right now, man. I don't need no encouragement for the Bears today right now.
King was running, wasn't he?
Dog, y'all one of them loyal groups that show up every week to the Cathedral of Football. And you know, I had to grow Tampa, because shit, we had 3 home games in a row my rookie year. We couldn't get 100,000 people with 3 straight home games. And the stadium held 75,000. Man, listen, I wish I had a fan base that I could come to, and I know they were going to raise up on third down. I had to tell these fools in Tampa, listen, on third down, when the quarterback go to audible, you don't go shh and go to listening. What?
Make some noise.
Sapp, let me ask you this, man.
Yeah.
You talk about what Prime is doing out there in Colorado. I know you've been out there spending some time with him. For dudes like y'all, man, you talk about you being one of 5 unanimous first ballot Hall of Famers at your position. Is it hard to assess and evaluate these players today, considering how good you were? You talk about, you know, what a player needs to do when you talk about your 5 steps quarterback, and you want to tell the Bears D tackle or the Bucs D tackle, do it like this, but people can't do what you did. Do that make it hard to evaluate? Because I love your clips that you be putting out when you watch the all 22 film, and you be calling dudes on the carpet, but they can't. It ain't too many Warren Sapps. So that's if you to hold them to that standard. Do that make it hard to coach these guys, and does that make Prime more impressive considering he the same?
So we got to lower the standard, is what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying you through the roof, bro. It's only 5 done what you've done in the history of humans.
Don't do it like that. Hold on. Let's just talk about this, because it's Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy, that played in the Ice Bowl game. Merlin Olsen, Mean Joe Green, Randy White, and myself.
Mm-hmm.
And myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the 5, and then Aaron Donald will be the 6.
Right.
So you don't go look. The tape ain't going nowhere. It ain't moving. The 9 ain't coming back to life. What I got is that's it. It's there. It's documented. You don't want to chase that?
Hell yeah.
That's the problem I have. They don't know the history of the game. They act like the NFL just started after 9/11. Because they don't even know 9/11. It's crazy. I'm like, damn, these kids don't know nothing but mass shootings in the schools. That's their most traumatic thing, is a mass shooting. Nothing else. What is it? What is the big event? Nothing. Shit, the internet going down. The internet getting 5G. That's what. The Wii, the damn Meta. I play football and shoot basketball in my living room, and I don't even get sweaty. You know what I'm saying? I always go outside to shoot basketball no more. I play football in my living room, with the virtual reality, the VR. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? Man, we had our Ataris, we had our Segas, no doubt about it. But there was a time for that, and then we went outside too.
Had to go outside, shoot.
You what?
Mama kicked
outside
you out
all day long.
Get outside.
Because if you went inside, you had to stay inside. There was no way.
No ins and outs.
Boy, you gonna shut my door with you inside, or you gonna shut it with you outside? Okay, you ain't got to say that one time, buddy. I'm going into the circle now. That's how we did it. But it's just so we cater to them. We cater to them in a way that says you're the best 12-year-old in America. How? How could you see every 12-year-old in America? How could you see every 8-year-old in America? And then we have, this is the real part that kills me. The rating system. Who the hell is rating them? Who the hell is behind Pro Football Focus?
An idiot.
When they were telling us Aaron Donald was being double teamed 75% of the time. Get the hell out of here. Fucking tape you watching. That drove me crazy, because I wasn't hating on the brother taking advantage of the one-on-ones, but I was just disgusted that they're going to tell me he was being doubled 75% of the time, and this man lead the league in 3 times straight defensive player of the year. Are you kidding me? I was in those double teams. I know I was doubled. I wasn't 75% of the time, but I was doubled a good amount of time. I put it at around 55 to 60, because if you didn't, I was going to take this game over, and your quarterback was going to the locker room. Period. That's what was going to happen. So, I faced the Larry Allens, the Randall McDaniels, the Guy McIntyres, the Kevin Cogans, the Steve Wisniewski, the Bruce Matthews. I can name the guards I played. I can't name the guards I'm looking at today.
Damn.
Other than that long boy that y'all had up there, Howie Long's kid that was blocking. And the Zach Martin got down in Dallas, and the Marshall Yonder guy in Baltimore. Ooh.
And Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson pretty good too.
There it is. In Indianapolis. Yes. Who?
That's a good question.
No, I mean,
man, the no blocking 5. That's why Justin Fields is running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
And I wanted to get to that with you.
Yes.
when you break down, so I watch your channel faithfully. When you put snippets when you're watching your all 22, you got me actually watching the line now more than where the ball is. So thank you for that. Right?
The ball ain't going nowhere. It's either in the quarterback's hands. Yeah. You got to watch where the protection is so you can find the 2-on-2 side, because that's where the action should be. Because I don't have 100 sacks because I was guessing where the hell the center was going. I mean, you just watch the damn tape all week. First thing I walk in on Wednesday morning, I'm like, where the hell is the center going, Rod? I want to know right now. I need a plan to get to this quarterback, because if I don't, he's going to light our ass up.
Speak to that. Speak to that a little more, because when you're watching that tape from what we see, and some of us get all 22 as well, like the line just don't seem like they connecting right here, right now, man.
Dog, I've been watching some of the worst O-line play I've seen in years. Yeah. I even called my center, who's a 3-time national champion at the University of Miami, Kelvin Harris. He won the 87, the 89, and the 91 championship while he was there. So I went to him and I said, dog, just tell me what we doing right here on the center. I turned the camera around to him and I'm showing what I'm looking at. He was like, well, it should be Mike. I said, wait. And I go over there and I draw the mic. And he's like, to Sam. I'm like, you can't even see the Sam. The Sam is behind the nose tackle all the way over there. I mean, I said, well, he's a good guy. He got one of them blogs. He don't really like to call it out. Like, this is what I'm looking at and this is what I see. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm open to you coming on the day and tell me, no, sir, I had this guy and the guard didn't squeeze down. Hey, I got it. Sometimes that happens. I totally got it. But when your center is looking at the mic and the mic runs right by him and he don't what? What the boy? No. I wonder if they dyslexic or something.
Oh no.
Hey, listen, I promise you fellas something. We don't know shit about the game, but the one thing I do know is the people who sit over there all them hours, they keep it simple. It's called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. If I'm the center and I yell laser, which way we going?
Left.
Hey, if I yell orange, which way we going?
Opposite.
Right. O-R.
Oh, okay.
Find an R or L. If I yell yellow, which way we going?
Left.
If I yell black, which way we going?
Left.
If I yell brown, which way we going?
Right.
Hey!
There it is. I got it. I could play defensive line now.
I promise you, brothers.
We learned something this morning.
Brothers, I promise you, we are not building rockets. The average NFL play is 6 seconds long. And we get 30 seconds to call it in there. You ain't got a lot of time for this. You can't draw it up in the dirt. This ain't what we doing. I promise you there's 8 basic run plays and there's 8 basic pass plays. You flip them, now you got 16.
So overcomplication.
3 by 1, now you got 24. You see what I'm saying?
So overcomplication is the problem.
So all that complicated ass play calling, when they say like 50 different words, it don't really mean nothing.
Boom white, the west short, 358 X dagger Z in, and if they blitz it, check the 2 spot of 2 banana. Yeah, that ain't number Tampa pass and a damn a 3, a 5, and an 8. That's it. That's it. Trust me. Here's my greatest thing I tell all my people, because you know that people want to sit with me and talk all the football. I said, listen to this. Everybody in this room right here know what to do. But when you get on a football field, very few people do what they know. They make shit up. All week long, we told you 2 by 2, he going most, you get 3 by 1, it's a backside slant. And for some reason, we get in the game with the 4th quarter with 6 minutes on the clock and we need the ball back. They go 2 by 2, send the motion. What are we getting on the backside? Slant, right?
Slant, yeah.
The DB won't jump in front of him, won't play the slant. He catches it and gets the first down. We all look at him like, come on, dog. He like,
So what's the difference between y'all that can do that? When I'm talking about when it's late in the fourth quarter and everybody tired, to be able to continue to keep that mental focus to say, I know what's going on, now I got to execute. Because I think when you get tired, the first thing to go is your brain. It ain't your legs. It ain't your brain go first.
Fatigue make cowards of us all. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. And when you scared, you ain't playing. You scared to make a mistake. You scared to believe what you're seeing. Because now you're like, you're looking for an excuse. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's what I tell anybody else. Anybody that plays this game, if you're honest with yourself, you can get whatever you want out of this game. Because only you know if you done talk yourself out of it. When I broke my third and fourth metacarpal, Tony Dungy told me on Monday when I came in that bitch, I came in there happy, boy, because we had the Denver Broncos, the world champion, and Brian Greasy's daddy had said when I was in college that he didn't think I was a Heisman Trophy candidate. Yeah, I hold grudges.
I took that personal.
I'm going to take it out on his son today, buddy. I'm going to go whoop his son. So I walked in there on Monday. What up, Coach? Coach looked at me and said, I got some bad news for you, Warren. I said, stop that. It's just Monday. We ain't even got to practice. I get tomorrow, I'm off. You ain't even got my off day yet. Coach, you going to tell me bad news? Warren, I've looked up and down everywhere. I cannot find a third down pass when it's less than 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8? Wait a minute. Terrell Davis in the backfield. He's going to get 2 yards now. I mean, I ain't dogging my Georgia Bulldogs. I'm my old Hall of Fame teammate. He wasn't there at that time, but Terrell Davis is a nice running back. I expect him to get at least 2 yards, maybe 3 on 2 downs. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's going to be 37, 36 all day long, Coach. Coach said, Warren, I cannot find a play action pass or any kind of pass. I get in the game, it's 3rd and 6. I'm like, shit, they gonna pull it one time. They gotta throw it one time. I mean, you gotta take a shot against us, because if you don't take a shot, you won't score today.
Right.
Then they snapped that ball. I took off. Motherfucker did that old hinge protection like the draw said. I said, ah! Because I knew I was too far to the field. I screamed. I said, ah! I got to grab the
TD shoot straight through.
I got to get back across his face to get back over here because Terrell Davis go through this A-gap. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You put some special people in a regular situation, special things happen. You know what I'm saying? So I got to fight back over the top to get over there. I jump on his back, and I got my hand in front of his chest like this. And I look up, because I'm riding him right now. I done jumped on him. You know, I got to do something to stop him. My hand is right here in front of him, and I looked up, and John Lynch is coming. Boom! Ah, shit! Run to the sideline. Get back in here with your fat ass. I'm like, shut up. I'll be back. So I go to the sideline. I say, give me a bottle of water. They looking at me like, what? Give me the bottle of water and take the top off. I pour it on my hand. My hand is on fire. You hear me, dog? I'm talking about like a campfire is right here. I said, whoo, calmed it down a little bit. My trainer grabbed it and he moved it and it went click, 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 click. I said, oh. He said, what? I said, that's broke. He said, what? I said, that's broke. We're going to need to put a couple shots in here and then wrap it up. Right. And I'm going to have to go. I'm going back. He was like, what? I'm like, dude.
Bob Greasy was talking shit 30 years ago. I'm going back.
I gotta get him.
Right.
I need my lick back.
We growed up to two of the worst words in sports. Wally Pip.
Never got his job back.
We growed up to that, dog. They sold us that. Did they not?
Don't lose your job to no injury.
Wally Pip, you might not be back. The guy that you come in there might go 2,130 straight games.
Facts.
Shout
out to Drew Bledsoe, because
shout out to Trent Green.
Hey, no. Mo Lewis.
Mo Lewis.
Yeah.
Mo Lewis ended his life, boy.
Only thing Bledsoe had to do was step out of bounds. Jesus Christ.
Mo Lewis lit him up on the sideline. Same way. What was
also,
it? Talon that lit up Tom Brady on the sideline? Who hit Tom Brady like that on the sideline?
Nate Clements.
Nate Clements, that's who it was.
Yeah. I'm surprised he got up from that. Damn.
It was good days, though, wasn't it?
That was crazy.
You ain't knocking out a dude that goes to the Super Bowl 10 times and wins 7.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
ain't knocking him out.
That's true.
You ain't
But
knocking
that hit was
him
still in the ass. He got right up though. He got right up.
No, this was before any of that.
I totally get it. You can have your highlight hit. I'll take the 7 championships.
That's
And
Sean Taylor lighting up that punter in the Pro Bowl too.
Y'all might not notice because y'all in Chicago, y'all don't have one. Yeah, you do. Y'all do got one. You get a second place ring too. So he's got 10. He's got 10 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the conference championship if you lose the Super Bowl. You get a second place ring.
Vita Vea, he play your spot. He play on your team. What you think about him?
I liked what he did Sunday, because I've been yelling for fat defensive linemen who can't rush the passer to not chase the quarterback on the screen. And he turned and went down the field and had made a good play. And that's about as deep as I got in the tape. And then I saw Shaq Barrett's got his feet back underneath him and doing some special things. He didn't change his number. And then we got some dumbass that's wearing number 0 as a defender. That's the dumbest thing on earth, dog.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you, bro.
What the hell? But when did these kids think that the number 00 used to be cool? That's Jim Otto right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the indestructible one that's over my shoulder over there. If you can see up in there, over here, over there, right there. Yeah, indestructible one. That's Jim Otto over there. That's who that is. That's 00. 0. My God.
So let me ask you, QB Killer, what do you think about the Bears? Well, I don't know if you know a whole lot about the Bears, so I'm gonna ask you and Herb, what do you all think about the Bears' chances going into this game today against the Bucs? Damn, don't everybody speak at once?
Well, I'm gonna wait.
I'll
go first, man. I'll tell you what it could be.
Go ahead.
You got it.
Please.
I'll tell you what it got to be.
You know way more about this matchup than I do. I will admit that off the top because I have been disconnected from my Bucs since we went to the Baker Mayfield experiment. I was ready for trash. No, I'm serious. I'm serious, dog. I was done. I was done with. You can't have 4 teams in 15 months, 15, 16 months. I mean, they don't. When they hit the joint and it's good, they keep it. You know what I'm saying? They don't pass. Now they don't pass. Hey, you try this. Oh no. That's the mid-grade. Here, you hit this. And once it done got to the 4th person, man. But we all know Minnesota can beat Minnesota, right?
Sure. So, well, what else could the Bucs do? Because Tom Brady retired. They had to go to the next man, right?
All right, just like y'all did. You gave the franchise to a young fella that you had confidence in. Trask can't learn behind Tom Brady. We watched Trask in the preseason. Trask didn't look like he was going to, do any worse than Baker. But we've seen Baker Mayfield. We've seen Baker Mayfield now. What did Maya Angelou say when someone shows you who they are the first time? Believe them. God damn it, believe them. So, hey, he played a good second half, got us a win against Minnesota. I'm expecting, 3-5 first 5 weeks, but Baker's gonna turn back into Baker, and then Trask is gonna have to move us along. That's just where I'm at with this. Baker Mayfield is no franchise quarterback for nobody. You just no.
Damn. Wow. Damn. So Herb, what do you think about the Bears' chances?
First of all, Killer ain't wrong. I mean, we know who Baker Mayfield is. We know who he ain't. We know who he is, and we know who he ain't. Like, that ain't.
He is who we thought he was.
Yeah, that ain't. He ain't finna change his stripes. But as far as this game goes, I'll just say this for the Bears, man. And I need to get my ass over to the stadium. They got to win. Like it's tough to say a must-win game in week 2. I don't really think the Bears got a must-win game on their schedule this year. I just don't think that's where they are in the process to call it a must-win. But if they don't win, they 0-3. If they lose today, don't put 0-2. You might as well put 0-3 because they're going to Arrowhead next week. And Chris Jones back and Kelsey back, and that's an L all day.
That's not
so.
Gonna be pretty.
If they don't play better than they played last week, they 0-3. And I mean from the top to the bottom. The game plan got to be better. That game plan last week was so conservative, and then the players go out there and play conservative, and then Sapp talk about that confidence and that ability to believe in what you're seeing. They didn't believe it last week, man. And you saw them playing timid. You saw them playing back. And that's from everybody from Justin to Bojack to the D-line. But I think it started with that conservative-ass game plan. If they don't come out here with a better game plan today, and you put that offense out there tiptoeing around against Todd Bowles, Justin Fields might not make it through 4 quarters because Todd Bowles finna throw everything at him. All kind of exotic blitzes. He gonna show him one thing and bring another thing. So that offensive line, who's still being
Todd
patched
Bowles'
up.
job is on the line this year. Todd Bowles' job is about to be in question. Like, what are you really doing? Because you had 2 years of Tom Brady. Nobody even looked up. He thought who the coach was. He won a championship and just, nobody even thought. We was in the middle of COVID and wasn't nobody in the stands and a whole bunch of shit. But now they're looking up. And now I love what I saw last week from our defense. I saw the front and the back end working together. And for the first time in my life, with Devin White and Levante David, I watched them actually look at each other and give each other a signal. Now, Justin Jefferson beat us up the damn scene for a 30-yard pass, but at least they were talking. I mean, I've seen these two linebackers line up like this here and not even look at each other. I had to show Brooks. I said, Brooks, please tell me this y'all weren't doing this behind me all them years. Because I've never seen two linebackers not even look at each other and go, hey, man, we got this call, we got that, something, right?
Urlacher and Briggs did it all the time.
Who that?
Oh, I just said Urlacher and Briggs were always talking. Always. Yeah.
Always. Yeah, that's right. We got to fit this thing up. You with me, I'm with you. You turn it back to me, I turn it back to you. I spill it to you, you spill it to me. I swear, I can show y'all tape after tape, Levante David and Devin White line up like this here and don't even look at each other. How's that possible?
That's a damn shame because both of them can ball individually. So if they're on the same page, they should be able to shut down the offense.
Hello. But I saw them communicate. But, I'm like, thank God. Maybe they realized with me, yelling and screaming. Somebody told them, yeah, dog, we watch y'all like that. Y'all don't talk to each other. I mean, at all. Like we are adversaries out here.
They're going to be communicating a lot. I mean, even without communicating, they held the Chiefs to 9 in the Super Bowl. So, I wonder.
Nah, that's totally different.
How so?
Well, 3 of the starting linemen weren't on the team. Were hurt.
Right.
Mahomes didn't have a chance.
Also, yeah, that D line was they were all over the place.
I got a better one for you, Mr. I like pass rush. Do you remember when we were rushing the shit out of Pat Mahomes stepped up into the pocket and throw one and hit Tariq Hill and bounced it off his between the eyes? He catches that ball, we got a different football game.
Yeah, no, it was he made
Pat Mahomes was making magic and had no offensive line.
He threw some of the best incompletions I've seen in my life.
Oh, I mean, hit Tariq Hill right in between the eyes with that ball. He catch that ball, we got a different football game, but that's a touchdown.
Absolutely. True. I want to jump in because I know Herb, you said you got to get out of here.
Todd Bowles would have stopped blitzing. We would have changed it up, tried to keep the ball in front of us because nobody blitzes and leaves a cheater in a one-on-one situation. That's stupid.
Yeah.
We got away with it because they didn't have an offensive line.
Absolutely agree.
And, ball hit him in the face.
Between the eyes.
It
would have been a great play for them, but
I mean, snuck up through that thing, did like that. I'm like,
some of the shit he does.
I'm watching like, how did he get that off? Yeah. There can't be nobody that. Oh Lord! And I'm with Brett Kirshner and Tom Segudo. I looked at them both. I said, he dropped that ball. They're like, no. I said, shh, don't do that to me, fellas. Y'all brought me in for these eyes to show you what I'm looking at. They went back and replayed. They both looked up. Oh my God, he did drop it. I said, dude, I told you, he hit him in between the eyes. He catch that ball. We got a totally different game. Oh, we got.
Still don't understand how he dropped it.
It happens. Kadarius Toney just showed us last week.
You running that fast? Sometimes you don't see the ball when it's on a rope like that.
Oh yeah, I guess it's true. I've seen Mahomes just
he was running and he stepped up through there. Throw the bullet at him. Throw the bullet at him. Hit him right in between the eyes. Bounce right off of him. Tariq Hill is not known for his hands. He's known for his feet.
Correct.
Yeah. Damn good feet, too.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you all to check this question out, Sapp and Herb.
Most we know.
The question says, what if Fluke's defense look exactly like it does under Williams? And what if it looks much better? One means Williams has to go. The other means Fluke and Williams can't coach. Now, Herb, I'm gonna leave that to you because I know you said you got to get out there. But Sapp, you was in a situation right before the turnover in Tampa when y'all was still wearing the dreamsicles, where you had some coaching changeover because they just couldn't get it right. So I want both of y'all to take a stab at that question. I really like to see what you got to say.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, that defense last week was too conservative. And I know that he want to get home with 4. I know you want to get the pressure with 4 and drop 7. But if you're not getting pressure with the front 4, you still got to find a way to manufacture that pressure. So you got Jaquan Brisker. He led the team in sacks last year. You can send him, bring him down there. You can send Kyler Gordon off the edge. You got those linebackers that can move. You got to find ways to manufacture that pressure. I asked each one of the people in the secondary individually in the locker room this week. Bojack, Jalen Johnson, Tyreek Stevenson, and Jaquan Brisker. Asked them all if they got to dial up more pressure to get to the quarterback. Are y'all cool to hold up on the back end? They all, without hesitation. Tyreek Stevenson said, we was waiting on it Sunday. He was like, we was waiting on them to do it Sunday. Jalen Johnson said, I'd be happy if they did it because now the ball got to come out quick. He said, now if you're going to send it, it got to get there. Don't leave us out there for 6-7 seconds if you didn't send it. He said, but we want that ball quick. He said, we want them to do it. Bojack said the same thing, and Jaquan did also. My point is, if they're not getting there today, if they're not disrupting Baker Mayfield, and I know we just said Baker Mayfield ain't no all-world quarterback, but he won a 32 in the league. And any of those dudes, if you don't affect them, they will complete passes on you all day long. If you let him sit back there, he was going to complete passes. It is what it is. Jordan Love ain't played exceptionally well last week. He just took what was there because y'all let him sit there all damn day. So if Flus dials up a different game plan, the defense plays better. Say they go out there and they have a real good game, they get 2 or 3 takeovers and they hold them to, 200, 250 yards and, 10 points, something like that, then he can't give play calling back to Allen Williams. And that's not to say you got to fire him, man. A lot of head coaches got OCs that don't call it. Sean Payton got an OC. But he called the plays. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that you got to fire Allen Williams. But if Flus calls a better game, he's got to take over that car.
His likeness, or the OC called the game in his likeness. Because we done went over this all week. Ain't no way in hell you just out here calling my offense and I have no input in. The thing that I looked at the Bears, I when we play cover 2, we put our hands on everybody. We there weren't no free releases. That's what I'm looking at now. Most NFL defenses are just back the hell off. The middle of the field wide the hell open. I'm like, who the hell plays like this? And then you're trying to get home with inadequate pass rushes.
That's a nice way to put it.
Hey, man. That's how I learned. I've learned, I'm saying? I'm not going to call it like a little inadequate pass rushes. That's how I got to go with it right now.
Are you being more PC now?
No. It's early in the year. I don't feel like banging,
unstable creature.
Whooping nobody. I don't feel like whooping nobody right now. We don't get to it because, around Thanksgiving, I get good and full and foolish. You know what I'm saying? So, because all the foo-foo is out there. You know what I'm saying? We know what we are. We know what we got to get done, and this is how we got to do it. The Dallas Cowboys won 3 out of 4 Super Bowls running 6-1 plays, and they flipped it. Now we got 12. When you are good, everybody knew we was in Tampa 2. Everybody knew the Bears were playing Tampa 2. But when you got a collection of 11 men on that field that'll say, not today, you can have Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss on the other side, Chris Carter in the slot, T.O. in the slot, whoever the hell you want. But give me 10 other brothers with me that say, not today, and they're going to have a hell of a Sunday afternoon. Because we play the game for leverage and certain things we give up, and there's certain things we're not giving up. And if you try to force it, that's when we take the ball from you. That's when we get you on 3rd down, because that's why they do 12-play drives in college. You don't normally see those. I've seen more 12, 13, 10, 12, 11-play drives than I've ever seen before. Normally, grown men drop a ball, false start, do something during a drive.
Right.
You got to be on your game now on defense to stop. Ain't nobody, the gloves are too good. Ain't many drops unless you Kansas City to open, and I don't know what the hell that boy would look around for. Ain't nobody hit nobody, son. What you looking around for? That damn ball.
But I want to bring something to your point, Sapp, because I was just going back into my mind. you all had a culture change when y'all changed coaches. Remember, you all still had the creamsicle jerseys, and if I'm not mistaken, y'all went from Sam Weiss, then y'all went to Tony Dungy and Monty Kiffin, and y'all whole dynamic changed. So you spoke about inadequate pressure from the line. What about inadequate coaching?
Oh, brother, I only thought you were going to get out coached in college. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. We got to reevaluate this. It's some gentlemen who should not be anywhere around any football people, let alone on an NFL sideline or an NFL organization doing what they're doing right now. It is poor. Well, you're like, what are they doing? I'm watching the linebacker for San Diego. I want to know who the hell the linebacker coach is. Because, boy, ain't no way you telling this boy to read something. He's watching the cheetah go by and going to jump out there. Wait a minute, son. You the middle linebacker. If they hand that ball to the cheetah, you can't make that play.
Nope.
Ray Charles know you can't make that play. Stevie Wonder know you can't make that play. Why don't you? And you want to know the best part? The cheetah ain't even got the ball. They running it off tackle right at it. you falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You like smoking mirrors, huh? You finna make the spectacular play that, nobody, you gonna be the middle linebacker.
Do your job.
The cheetah, as he's in motion, getting the ball and running. You the middle linebacker. Boy, you better get your ass off Google and out of AI. Because that is all bullshit. You know what Google and AI don't know? Sunday football. And they got no way to duplicate it or replicate it or show it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then these dumbass running backs from Penn State. Now I'm getting on Penn State again. Want to tell me it's scripted. So all them ass whoopers you took, you knew it was coming and you just went out there with it. I'm going to read something about this.
I have a serious question, and Herb, you can answer this first because I know you got to get out of here and get to the game. But
I'm having too much fun. I keep saying I got to get my ass over to Raymond James, but I'm having too much fun talking to him.
Are you in Tampa? Herb? Are you in Tampa,
yes, sir.
Herb?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You go around the 102.5 on the north, south, east, the northeast corner. Go see my people over at the Bone. Tell Cal Head I sent you. They got some good stuff over there. They might have some Moors over there too, because I done left a couple cases with them.
102.5. Go tell Cal you sent me.
The Bone. Do that. The Bone. It's Cal Head. Cal Head is the guy that runs it over there. And when you get to the door, you tell them, say, Sapp sent me. I'm looking for Cal Head. And they'll let you in, brother. Trust me. That's my little tailgate spot. That's why I be.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Good looking. Good looking.
All right. So, baby, hey, man, we all like a little libation on Sunday, We can be friends until it kick off. We friends until they kick that thing off.
Absolutely.
So answer me this, both of y'all, Herb and QB Killer. Dion has already showed us that it's really important to be a manager of men, not necessarily an X and O's guy. You can hire that dude. But it's important to be a leader of men, to encourage, to bring together, to manage. How important is that in the NFL when you paying these players like hundreds of millions of dollars for so-and-so seasons, all this money up front, then they get hurt, then they can't play anymore. What does a leader of men do with that?
Herb, you want this first?
No, that's for you, Killer. That's your arena right there, man.
Let me give it to you in this sense. Once you get to the National Football League, you know what a coach says when he puts you on the football field? I trust you with my wife's expense account and my children's tuition. Because if you don't go out and perform, they're going to fire my ass, and I got to move my family. I got to go find my kids a new school. I got to find my wife a new favorite mall to go to, and this other shit that goes on. Trust me, brother. Once you get to the National Football League, we talking about grown men who are paid a king's ransom to play a kid's game. When we talking about getting little Johnny out of Podunk and whatever, And now you can, expose them to a little NIL money, send some money. Because, we used to couldn't send money home to mama. You know? Now, mama get a house with you. Mama get to move with you. We gonna bring mama and them with you. If mama's sick over there, we got a hospital up here. So you ain't got to worry about going home. We're going to make sure mama good, settle down and everything. I tell these young men, dog, you have so many resources at your fingertip. Find somebody who is going to love on you and improve your life. Because there's a lot of fake ones out there talking about, oh, this, that, and I'm going to play you and I'm going to do this. No. Find somebody that's going to love on you. Make sure you get an education and better your life. Because they're passing out generational wealth. And if you aren't on the same page, we'll find us a new Negro next year. I promise you this. It is going down because we ain't got to put up with it. We're just moving along. We're just keeping it moving. It's been going 104 years and it's going to be going 104 more. YouTube TV done took over DirecTV, and I got to pay more money than God to watch football now. Are you kidding me? I'm hot with YouTube TV. That's why I go for my entertainment and my First Amendment and my Second Amendment artists and shit like that. That's not what a football game is supposed to be, man. And then you charging me that damn price. Are you kidding me right now? I'm a little hot with that, man.
I'm a lot hot with it.
Yeah, but we got to do it. You know?
Fire stick.
I'm going to pay.
Because I can't deal with the fire stick because they're going to find a way to kill the fire stick. You're going to be there, and the most important part is going to freeze.
Not that I know anything about that. But.
Oh, yeah. No. We all stole cable for a long time. I stole direct with the cards and everything. Yes. Sound like
the cards?
Yeah, with the card. I had about 4 of them sitting up there on the deck. That one go out and slide the next one right in, baby. It pop right back up. Yeah, we all did that. So I said I stole for enough years. I'll pay now. It's got to balance it out.
No, what you're saying is a true leader of men does not get a fire stick.
No, cannot. True leader of men leads by example. And the only way you lead by example is you must examine the tape. You must look thoroughly through your opponent. You must look thoroughly through your lead. You got to paint the walls, sand the floors. You have to put in the work. That's all this is about is work, because we said it. Everybody in the NFL is physically able to do the job. It's right here between these ears. Are you able to process what you're seeing fast enough to react? Because that's all you're doing on Sunday is reacting. 2 by 2.
Who are some examples of guys?
It's all the same thing. It's a copycat league.
Hey, JB, yo, that's crazy.
Whatever worked on you last week, guess what we bringing out this week?
Who are some guys that you would see as that example for you, like in your playing days?
What?
Just some of the guys who were, who would lead by example for you.
Some of the guys, sorry, they broke up right there. Some guys what?
Oh, no, I'm just asking, you're saying, a leader of men leads by example and whatnot. So I'm asking during your playing days, who are some guys like that?
Me, Brooks, Lynch, Runday, the 4 Hall of Famers, Simeon Rice. Patrick Darby led because he was the South Carolina all-time sack man. He broke Deacon Jones' sack record. Greg Spires, our left end, would lead. Hey, man, our thing was we're about to start a fire. If you got some kerosene, pour it on this mother. We gonna start a fire. We gonna drag them into misery and see how they like it. That was our whole thing, and we got to do it as a collective unit. Not one of us can beat anybody. Me standing on the 50-yard line. You and your 10 friends can go up and down the field on me. I can't stop you. I need help. I need you to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there every time. Because there's going to be 5 to 6 plays that decide this game. And the worst part about it is you don't know which 5 or 6 it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting there watching Colorado last night, y'all. We always doing it. Watch Colorado.
Yeah.
They got the ball on the 2-yard line. We were always, damn. We all went down because we hadn't seen anything different all night long. And the thing I kept saying was, Stuart, you got to go. You got to move. They keep grabbing you by your ankles. You got to get out of that and extend the play. And boy, when he took off them first 2 times, I said, now we got something. I said, now we got something. Because he done changed the game now. You have to be willing and more than able to adjust to what the opponent is doing to you. Yes. That's why it's called halftime adjustment. That's why it's called in-game adjustments.
Yeah, the Bears don't do either.
Got a cat or something up there? No, but it's kind of hard to make in-game adjustment when you don't have the chess pieces to move.
Yeah, well, the personnel, yeah.
When I got a bunch of pawns, when I got a bunch of pawns here, you're gonna need some nice bishop rooks. True. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need some movers. You're gonna need some people to go in the L shape. You know, Chicago used to always have a little specialty, a little jigger worm guy that that come in and had a little wiggle to him or something. We ain't got that guy this year, do we?
I mean, it's supposed to be DJ Moore, ain't it? If he get the ball.
I don't know. We got three running backs. One should be a power back. One should be the bell cow, and one should be our jitterbug, right?
Yeah.
No?
I don't think we really have a jitterbug this year.
No. Yeah, but
not that Tariq Cohen type cat.
Down, you're gonna need
yeah, we don't have that gadget.
You need a difference maker in that 5 to 6 yard range in the National Football League. That's why they put Justin Jefferson and them guys in motion and Stephon Diggs in there. That's the NFL now. You got to attack the middle of the field and have somebody like Andre Reed, Chris Carter type, Terrell Owens cross the middle. That's where the game is.
I mean, I think we got that with Mooney if we throw the ball past 10 yards sometimes. I agree. Like all them screens, man, I'm so sick of the wide receiver screen.
Hey, Jerry Rice used to catch, the West Coast offense was famous for a 6-yard slant, and they take it 80.
I'll take the 6-yard slant. We ain't even doing that.
Oh, I love that.
We keep throwing the ball behind.
No, stop. Oh, we doing bubble screens?
Yes.
No, it's like our game plan. It's not even like an adjustment thing. It's like
he
the
threw
whole game plan is
17 of them.
That's college. That's college.
You got the Mr. T Mohawk going on right there.
Hey, well, actually,
I'm petty the fool.
Hold up now. I had a midlife crisis. I was 50 years old with a head full of hair, but I know somebody who like it, bitch. So don't start talking.
I mean, even if I didn't
my bad.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. I had a head full of hair, and I tried something that came home, and my old lady was like, "Ooh, I like it." So,
hey,
it's great. Like,
hey, she like it.
Hey.
Hey man, I love y'all boys, man. I appreciate y'all having me on. It's always fun. I gotta get out of here and shoot to the stadium.
I heard from the game and tag us all.
Most definitely, I got you. Look, I'm gonna tell you when you come back to Chicago again, we got to link up again. I'm gonna tell you where we kicked it at in Chicago. I'm gonna tell you off air though, because it ain't a story it ain't an online story. But I'll tell you where we kicked it in the city.
If it ain't the rooftop, we'll get to this another time. Hey man, you can't talk like that no more, man. People be evaluating you and judging you on the establishments you go to. We can't give out that type of information. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, no. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch up with y'all in a minute.
I know her.
Appreciate you,
Bucs by 5. Bucs by 5 today, baby.
Wow.
Hey, you know what?
You think we'll only lose by 5 points?
No, I'm about to say, put that up real quick, T. Put up the whole Bear schedule. Sapp, I want to know what you think just long term. Obviously, I know what you're probably thinking today, and I think we all thinking that.
No. The one thing I've learned in my 30 years around the National Football League, don't look at that schedule. Don't look at that schedule. Do not go for. I mean, I understand why we do it, but in a locker room, hell no.
Oh, yeah, in the locker room, you week to week.
Yeah, no, I'm day to day like everybody else. All right, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, whoa. I mean, there ain't nothing to scare nobody but Kansas City. But, we know Kansas City ain't really what it used to be.
Same shit I said.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, ain't nothing in the field.
Nobody on this schedule
LA,
is
you go west to LA, Chargers and that boy there, they got pretty good offense. Saints ain't nothing. Carolina working on their new quarterback. Washington got a quarterback the size of my niece.
Yeah, but that defense though, that defense.
No,
no, fellas. We all love good defense, but defense does not win championships anymore.
It gives you a chance.
That gives you a chance, and your quarterback got to bring your ass home. That's why they count his fourth quarter comeback, overtime, 2-minute drives, and all of that. I don't know how many game-ending sacks I got. They don't keep track of that. They do not. I don't know how many times we picked the pass off and won the game. They don't keep track of that. It's the quarterback.
You're not wrong.
Fourth quarter and overtime comebacks, quarterback guy always got 17. The other guy got 15. They're like, damn, they came up with that pretty fast. But you realize it when you realize it's a quarterback-driven league, and that's why they pay him that kind of money. I mean, they paid Joe Burrow $275 million, and nobody had a discussion. He threw for 82 yards. Nobody still said a word.
Josh Allen, 250, 3 picks to the same guy.
Yeah, he might send number 3 on the Jets to the Pro Bowl just from that one game.
Oh, he got his bonus already for one. He's supposed to have a bonus, like a $500,000 bonus. If he gets 3 picks in a year, he did it in one game.
Oh, good for him, man. That's nice, Josh.
Dead serious.
Josh Allen gave that man $500,000 on money the first Monday night game.
Yes.
All right, I got some football. I got football people on this line. I got a question. Was that Josh Allen fumble through his arm, pick it up, run up on the line, get knocked out, fumble it again, worse than the butt fumble? Because I say yes.
I say yeah because he should have got down on it.
Thank you.
So
don't turn up. It's very rarely you see a man fumble the ball twice on one play from the same guy. Like what are you doing? Don't turn a bad play into a disaster, son.
Just fall.
It's hard to beat the butt fumble, though.
Hey, Killer,
Mark
it's
Sanchez ran into his
like
guy's
our coaches used to tell us. Hey, like you said earlier, keep it simple, stupid. Fall on the goddamn ball.
That's it.
Or better yet, pick it up and turn to the running back and hand it to him. He's right there.
Yep.
But there's no reason for you to go forward, run into your own guy, and then get hit right underneath the chin. And I'm talking about just lay it down. I mean, like roll it out your head.
Yeah, I think it's starting to catch up to Josh Allen. You know, just the whole.
Oh no, you think you thought when he had 80 turnovers and you were tied with Jared Goff,
right?
Mm-hmm.
That would have like the light would have went off. Like I can't be compared to Jared Goff. Now some people would love to be compared to Jared Goff, like Dan Orlovsky, but. You know, some other people, you want to separate yourself.
I see what you did there.
That's fine. That's late.
Hey, Killer, we don't want to take up all your time, man. How much time you got left?
No. You got me into the game. Come on, buddy. If you don't want this, I mean,
we want you.
Hey, you listen. You turn me off when you want to turn me off. Because this thing right here. About this game we know and love, we go all day with this right here, boy. We ain't touched with two teams and maybe 5 quarterbacks. So trust me, we got a lot more we can get into.
Okay,
but that's my whole thing. Sure. That's you ain't taking up my time. That's why I call y'all, because I love y'all, bro. Because what do we know? We don't know shit. We don't know shit.
Nothing. Not a fucking thing.
That's why I love coming on with brothers that don't know shit and talk about a bunch of shit we don't know nothing about, allegedly. So that's what I'm talking about right there. So the only thing I look for the Bears to do is build on something that you can now go forward a year from now. Because nobody in Chicago talking about a playoff. Nobody in Chicago talking about winning the North, right?
No, you got some people thinking 10-7, 11-6. You do.
No, they're just talking heads to say some shit just in case it happens. Now you can be like, I told you so. Because I heard some crazy shit from Mad Dog the other day. He talking about, I'm sick of Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I saw it here.
Then he get off air and say, I'm betting on him. I'm betting on him to beat the hell out of Nebraska. I'm like, you got no conviction? You got no soul? Well, either I'm gonna be right on TV. No. He said this. Either I'm gonna be right on TV or I'm gonna get money at home. What? Damn.
I could do without Mad Dog. So
I can do a lot without that New York media because they only cater to their own people. I mean, it's a bunch of wild asses that got that little short bat in the back of their trunk. I'll get my bat out on you.
The Billy Club bat.
That's all they do in New York because nobody's allowed to have a gun but Howard Stern and like 3 other people.
You ain't lying. They got some quick laws down there.
That might be a good thing. Would you say that? That might be a good thing.
We have an actual scheme question. Put that up for Sapp. Yeah.
I got it. This one, right, JB?
Yep. Can you ask my question about what does defense think when the opposition in 11 gun with tight end detached and the only motions are wide receiver into the box?
What's the down and distance?
Oh, good question. You need to know that, clearly.
And 11 personnel is one back, one tight end, right?
Yep.
And you say, so you got 5 linemen there, and the tight end is like flexed out
with the receiver coming in motion, coming back into the box. So I would assume some type of either reverse or some type of tight end to the out.
It's like a jet.
See, that's why down and distance is so important. What are they trying to attack? What do they look like they're trying to go after? Are they trying to go after the first down? Are they trying to get us to think they're doing a short yardage play or some short hidden play and then going up top? You see what I'm saying?
Is he talking about
and where's the field position? Because sometimes around midfield they'll go for a shot. We alert shot around midfield. So it's a lot of things that go into this than just 11 gun tight end spread out. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, he's saying that they ran that anyway. It didn't. Down and distance wasn't a factor. That's just the call that they ran, which is weird too.
Down and distance is always a factor because why do we do down and distance? Because that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Come
but
on,
that's
fam.
scary.
Come on, fam. Come on.
That's scary if Getsy ran that without going down in distance or making that a factor.
Stop. You know damn well that fan don't know what he's talking about. Talking about down and distance ain't got nothing to do with it. That's the whole instance. That's how we started down the distance. Really?
I think this is a good time to
we gotta pay some bills.
Take a little bathroom break and we can pay a couple bills. So why don't you go ahead and hit that easy?
Listen, shout out to my man Terrence from Chicago's Clubhouse podcast from the Moore's Brewing Company here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, we got bros out here putting out this for the Moors. It's tasty. I didn't even have to come on here lying about this. All right, this tastes like what I like when I drink a beer. I don't drink a beer often because I'm too big and I need to stay off of carbonated drinks. But this is the carbonated drink you need to open up and crack and take a sip. All right, if you want to come out of the dark ages, be educated. All right, get you some of this Moore's brew right here. It's definitely tasty. You can get it in Kimbark and High Park.
Whoa. I thought we were a team. Where's mines? And when are we getting in Tempe, Arizona?
I guess we're going to have to find out, man. But everybody out there, for here from Chicago, go to Kimbark and pick you up some Moors.
There was a time when high standards prevailed, when excellent craftsmanship was displayed and treated with the utmost importance. Acquire the crisp, refreshing taste of Moore's beer. Moore's beer. Raise your standards.
I got it today. I'm raising my standards in the morning. You see what I did that morning? I got a Moore's.
Morning. Nice.
I definitely got that, T. Shout out to Moore's Beer. Raise your standards. Normally I have a cam on a Tuesday, but it's a Sunday, and I am ill prepared.
You got your holy water on Sunday.
Man, well. Don't think the fat guy is gonna be without his balls this morning. You know that
brown ale
flavor, that King Cole flavor, baby.
That brown ale.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cheers.
T, what you got?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yep, that's true.
I got that original.
The session,
the original session there.
I got that sexy, that sexy one.
You got that sexy Nat King Cole. Yes, sir.
Yeah, A legend holding another legend.
Right.
On a soon-to-be legend, that more.
Big facts.
That is just legend holding legend.
Legend holding another legend, holding the third legend soon to be the Moors. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I drink to that. Cheers to a Bears victory today.
Oh. Whoa. He almost got me. He almost got me, y'all. He almost got it, boy. Oh,
I tried.
Oh. That's why I come on this podcast, because you don't know shit.
Nope. I don't know a motherfucking thing. But we hope for a Bears victory today, man. But, you know, a lot of things got to happen. Eddie Jackson is one who I wanted to talk about. Dan Hampton, Hall of Famer, said that Eddie Jackson is playing like trash. He's running all around. He's blowing coverages. He's missing tackles. He's cheating in the backfield. If he starts today, the Bears are showing they don't want to win. What y'all think about that?
If he starts, what you mean?
He said that. He said if he starts today, the Bears are basically saying we don't want to win. What do you all think about?
In other words, take it from a 9-9 to the other 9-9, Dan Hampton from Little Rock, Arkansas. You trust someone with your wife's expense account and your children's tuition when you put somebody on the field. Dan is saying this man is about to get some people fired because he don't get it done. And us old school guys that show up and used to do a month worth of training camp, 2 days, full pads, the whole 9 yards, we hate seeing shit like that, dog. Hate it.
Eddie, not that bad to me. I mean,
I'm with you, JB.
I hate to disagree with Dan Hampton, you know, beloved Bears 85 Hall of Famer, but what else could he do? I mean, like, there was no pass rush. I mean, besides TJ Edwards having 14 tackles, I mean, what did the linebacking core really do? I mean,
wait. What is a linebacker supposed to do other than make tackles? That's all I wanted to know. Somebody please explain that.
Well, no,
the linebacker that don't make tackles shouldn't be in the game, right?
No, he did his job, but remember, they were putting them in coverage situations. Like, he can't cover Aaron Jones. He can't.
Oh, see? Oh, shit. See, that's on the coordinator. If the coordinator can't decipher on third down, which is the money down. You know, we got to get the third down, but once we get the third down, we got to get off. What was the third down? That was my biggest thing for any defense is third down.
9 of 7.
They were 9 of 16.
16, right. 9 of 16.
And I mean, I'm saying, like, they were converting third and 8, 3rd and 13, 3rd and 9, like all the, you know, the 3rd and longs. And my question is, like, I didn't understand who this defense was, like, on offense. Like, who on the Packers offense was the defense so scared of beating them with their number one receiver out? Like, why were they so adverse to sending extra guys?
Vanilla. They were vanilla. And you had a young quarterback, and Jordan Love got comfortable and started going to work. Yeah, any quarterback of the 32 teams, if you let him get comfortable, he's gonna go to work. Shit, Jared Goff got comfortable against the Chiefs on opening night and fucking won the game. Yeah, you let any NFL
they signed
quarterback.
Chris Jones 2 days later. They gave that man his money. 2 days later.
They did.
Well, we won't say they gave him his money. They gave him a bunch of damn incentives, which I would have never taken.
I'm sorry, they gave him an extension. Let me not say he got his money.
They gave him a bunch of incentives.
Really? Even after having 18 sacks last year? He need to prove
15
more.
and a half. Yeah, 15 and a half. Because me and him, I told him I had 16 and a half, and I wanted to beat my number, and he had 15 and a half. Trust me. I was with him from training camp all the way through the Super Bowl. I've been with him this whole time with this negotiation. I'm like, Chris, what is the number? And
he did great for them last year.
Listen, man, the Chiefs don't pay nobody. The Hunts ain't never paid nobody. Patrick Mahomes took the homeboy BS $435 million contract that ain't paying him. Joe Burrow and them got the real money. Deshaun Watson got the real money. Kyler Murray got the real money.
Dang.
Yeah, he signed that deal so they can have other people around him like Kelsey and some of the other pieces he needs. Because he realized when the cheetah walked out the door, he's like, if I take up the contract, I ain't gonna have nothing.
Right.
I'm gonna be like Peyton Manning introducing us to the Black White Project and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to know what I
You know what
find?
I'm saying? Peyton Manning was so good, he introduced us to receivers we'd have never known.
Hey, Killer, you know what I find amusing? It's funny that all of a sudden, guys like Allen Williams, Nate Davis, all of a sudden, they're not going to be playing or coaching in this game due to personal reasons. Isn't that a little odd?
And that's all they said.
That's what they said.
Davis's
That's
family.
the reason why Allen Williams will not be coaching on the defense this week is because of personal reasons. Nate Davis won't be playing. He's not even traveling to the game.
Stop. I know Allen Davis. That's a little brother that was with us in Tampa all those
Allen
years.
Williams and Nate Davis.
Yeah.
Allen Williams is the little brother that was with us in Tampa all those years, right? That was with Lovey?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was with Lovey.
Well, I know he was with the Minnesota Vikings when he first got his shot at D coordinator with Leslie Frazier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he went through the Tony Dungy tree.
No, he was with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was with y'all in 01.
That's him. Yeah, he was with us. Yeah, trust me. I know the name. I'm like, wait, Lil Allen, Lil Williams? So he's not coming to coach in Tampa because what?
They say personal reasons. Personal reasons he won't be there. He won't be coaching. Nate Davis will not be traveling with the squad due to personal reasons.
Well, he had a death in the family, man. That's a little different.
Now,
hold on. I was just going to say there's only 2 D's we agree with as a football team that allows you not to be at work. Death and divorce.
Oh,
death and divorce. That's only 2 D's we fuck with. That, hey man, I wouldn't want that. I understand. You get this week off. What? Your defensive coordinator ain't coming back to Tampa because of what? You got to give me something better than personal reasons.
Right, and they didn't reveal the reason why he wasn't coming. Like even with the Nate Davis thing, someone just sit up there and said that was due to a death in the family. That must have just recently came out because when they initially said it here, leading up to this weekend, I ain't hear shit about no death in the family. So
all right, and
why did they even have to reveal that shit?
That's true.
Hold on. Last time I checked, excluding our brother right there with the cul-de-sac in the top of his head, when one of our people die, your ass will be in the morgue for 8 to 10 days because can't nobody get off of work that fast to come to the damn funeral. Right. You don't die on Wednesday in the Black family and we bury your ass this Saturday. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week. Cause Auntie Jim and Big Nose Tony them can't get off of work.
Right, they gotta come to town.
I'm sorry, you just had me at cul-de-sac.
You got me? All right, baby. Hey, man, I try to keep it light and refreshing.
I love it. I like it.
I didn't want to say the white guy. I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to bring race into this. I just wanted to, because I can't even see my brother right here, Yoda, because he got his window over here. See, like mine real bright. I'm trying to block it. You got to block that window. I can't even see the Jedi in front of you, brother.
Yeah, we can't see you, Chris. He here
like shit, a little bit, baby. Hey, I'm gonna try to
be incognito, man.
Incognito.
Right.
I got the beautiful skyline behind me, but I know y'all can't see that shit.
I got the beautiful ocean. I got the ocean over there out that window, baby.
Hey, Killer, go back to what you were starting to say, though. So, Allen Williams, he is quality? Like, he knows this defense?
Oh, yeah. But here's the thing. Rod Marinelli went to Detroit as the head coach.
Right.
And knew this defense. Had coached me. Went and got Dwight Smith, Brian Kelly, Captain Fatigue, Dwayne White. That's what I called him. He was a rookie from Louisville. Yeah, I called him Captain Fatigue for some reason, but this Negro here will play 2 plays. I said, boy, you can't run with me if that's all the ad you got. You definitely can't run with me, boy. I got to break you down and work you in. Cause all right, so he took them all up there, and they finna play Tampa 2 in Detroit. They go 0-16. And Rod Marinelli, all 5 of us will agree, is a damn good football coach.
Oh, loved him here.
Right?
I like
right?
that.
Right?
Absolutely.
0-16 because the personnel could not do it. Rob Marinelli, me and him talked about it one time. He said, Warren, I got to tell you, I went to Detroit and I grabbed all the passengers in the car, none of the drivers. I said, yeah, Rod, it's a little different when you got to drive the car. You know, when you over there in the passenger seat, whee, it's a fun ride over here. And now you got to get in the driver's seat. You're like, what the hell all these buttons do? You mean tell me I got to put my seatbelt on, pay attention to shit? Yeah. You think? Yeah. Hey man, you need horses to pull the wagon. People talk to me all the time. Have you won the Super Bowl with Brad Johnson? Brad Johnson got more pass touchdowns than Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Just know this before you attack my quarterback. Just know this. I mean, there's a lot of ways to build a mousetrap. You just got to find out what you and your group do best to build that mousetrap.
You got to be able to adapt.
That's all. Hey,
wait a minute.
Every offense you face in the National Football League is going to come with a basic, attack at you, and you got to be able to handle it. Your turn, big dog. I saw you with the timeout. Come on with it. Talk to me.
Somebody actually came to you like Brad Johnson was a bad quarterback? It ain't like Trent Dilfer coming in for Tony Banks.
No. I'm gonna give you context to it.
Please, because I was about to get like, wait, what?
I'm gonna give you context to it because the people forget that he was up there throwing the ball to Randy Moss in the ball.
Right.
When he got Dante. But we football people, we the black and blue division. When you're in the black and blue division, you understand what the hell that was. That was some damn good football, buddy. We were tearing ass up, ripping heads off. So, all right. They came to me with this one, that the Jets had just lost Aaron Rodgers. And why couldn't the Jets, get to an NFC championship game with Sean King or win a Super Bowl with Brad Johnson? And there's 3 things on my football team you're not allowed to touch. My kicker, my coach, and my quarterback. So I took it personal. So that's why I attacked him back and told him, you look like a Cowboy fan. My quarterback got more touchdowns than Troy Aikman. And he dumped on the Google machine and went to, I said, Google ain't gonna help you, son. Google is where you ask questions. Warren is where you get answers.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that Google machine, son. I ain't got time for that, son. I live this. So if you want to talk about this great game, you better know what the hell you're talking about. And Google can't help you with me. I promise you it can't.
Yeah, I'm glad you got on him because I was about to be like, man, I would have loved to have a Brad Johnson in Chicago.
Oh, man, can you imagine if we had someone capable in 2006?
Dude, in the history of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I know our franchise ain't as old as yours, but Doug Williams, Brad Johnson, Jameis Winston, and Tom Brady. That's it.
Hey, how about Josh Freeman?
Stop it.
He was a 1 year.
Josh Freeman was on ecstasy than Rextasy. That hard when you say a brother on more pills than a white guy, boy. Boy, y'all love y'all pills.
I ain't gonna lie though. I did like Vinny back in the day. He used to turn the ball.
I was about to say, what about Vinny?
I did like Vinny. Trent does so much.
Hey. Quick fact. Vinny Testaverde is the reason why we had a colorblind test at the combine. Vinny was colorblind. Really? Think back to the Penn State game. The orange uniforms at Miami and the white uniforms at Penn State. He threw 5 interceptions that day.
Yeah.
The orange uniforms of Icicle Tampa playing in Green Bay with the white and the different times he threw all those interceptions. They brought him in. Dr. Diaco, God bless his soul, he just passed away this year. Our team doctor of 30 years. He the one that found it out. Because Vinny was throwing a bunch of interceptions. So Doc was like, he looked at his kids and his assistant was like, he's got to be colorblind. So he took the colorblind thing over to Vinny and said, Vinny, what numbers are in these things? You know, because they put little numbers in the for the colorblind.
Right.
Yeah.
And Vinny was like, and Vinny threw the thing on the floor like, Doc, stop messing with me. Ain't no damn numbers on there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
That can't be good.
I mean, shit, I'm colorblind. At least technically, that's what they say.
Well, next time
that explains a lot, though, don't it?
No. Y'all can make it. It's one easy test to find out. You can Google the one of us got to do it to him. He can't do it to himself because he won't see it. You can just Google colorblind test, and they have the little bubbles and shit with the numbers in it. You can show it to him if he don't see the numbers. You know he colorblind.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, see, and the crazy part about it is that when I did it, because I was trying to work for a different railroad at one particular point in time, I could see it like the first 4 or 5 numbers they gave me, and then after that shit, they was talking about some other numbers, and I ain't see shit.
Over. Yeah, because it sees your blindness to the certain colors, and it's usually bright ass colors too. Like my shirt, you'd be missing all of this, all that bright right there, that black you wouldn't see. I mean, it just goes away. Everything looks the same.
Yeah,
and nobody knew it until Vinny had to throw enough fucking interceptions.
Woo. So that
way to find out. Damn.
That shirt shows that it must be a beautiful day over in Tampa. Cause shit, looking at that shirt.
Well, I'm in South Florida. I left Tampa a long time ago because you know, let's not start that. I won't start no trouble. Well, I just tell the truth, and the truth is what it is. I mean, hell, at least according to Sapp, and that's the only one that matters in this damn equation. When you talk about where I'm living at,
that's true. That's fact.
Truth according to Sapp.
Shit, that's a new segment.
The only opinion in check who matter is me. I'm good. I'm out of there.
That would make a great segment. JB just said the truth according to Sapp. Don't worry about shit else. It's just according to Sapp.
Matter of fact, that should be your own special segment when you come on with us. We get your own special segment.
Y'all just tell me what time and date y'all want this every week, and we can do this because I like you, brothers.
I don't want questions. I want answers.
You know the best part about this podcast.
What's that?
We don't know shit.
Actually, we don't know shit. You know shit.
No, we don't know shit. I'm with y'all. We don't know shit.
We don't know shit.
We just having a conversation here. We just talking as brothers, you know. And our good cul-de-sac man. Hello.
Appreciate it.
So, real talk.
I like it.
Evenly matched game, or are we about to get the doors blown off?
You know what? If I was an odds making dude, I'd put us at -3. Like
really?
you do with a pick'em game and a home game.
That low?
Hey, I'm telling you, we have the potential of allowing Justin Fields to go, get loose. I'm just telling you, this is the first time I've ever seen my two linebackers look at each other and communicate. So trust me, we have the propensity of letting quarterbacks on the loose.
Yeah, but Baker gonna have a lot of time, man. No Kyler Gordon.
And sometimes when you give somebody too much time, they study long and they study wrong.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Because Mike Evans scares me today. He got something to prove.
You know what?
Mike Evans is playing today?
Yeah, ain't he playing? He's just questionable.
Oh.
That normally puts you on the set. When you questionable, that normally puts you past 50% that you're not going to play.
I just wonder if we were so scared of Romeo Dobbs.
Probable is what you want. Probable is what you want as a question.
Okay.
I mean, if we were so scared of Romeo Dobbs and whoever else, I just can't imagine how scared they're going to be of Evans and Godwin and actual good weapons. That's why I don't think we have much of a chance today.
But the good weapons have to come with a good quarterback. Those two go hand in hand.
But doesn't a bad pass rush make any quarterback look?
Oh no. Sometimes the quarterback can have time, and he hit that bitch, and man. You see Baker Mayfield with that back foot turning like that there. You like, what is he doing with that back foot? Right?
Yeah, that's weird.
Right?
It's weird.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
different.
I've watched, this is a quarterback killer. I watched a lot of quarterbacks. I watched their hips, their hands, their eyes, I study him all the way up and down. I want to look at his old lady and see what he really like. You know what I'm saying? I want it all. You know what I'm saying? I want to know it all. That's just what I do. Because sometimes when I get in the game, I'll bring up your old lady's name and see, where you know her from? I said, oh, that's man, she done been around the block. Don't act like you the first one that happened. Dog, I did Stephen Davis like that one time. I told Stephen Davis, F your life. He saw me 3 years later at the Pro Bowl and said, dog, we was on the same team because he was, we on the NFC.
Sure.
He walks up to me, he like, hey, dog, I said, what's up, Steven? What's good with you there, Golden War Eagle? I know where you went to college. I'm gonna break the ice with you. I didn't trust me. I done read up on you.
Yeah,
I'm good on the facts. What's up with you, War Eagle? I throwed him off. He's like, I said, yeah, you went to Auburn, did you? Yeah. Hey man, you said something to me in the game one time. When I was with Carolina. He ain't even with Carolina no more. I'm like, okay. I said, I think I said, F your life. Yeah, that's what you said to me. I said, yeah, that day, that's what I meant. What you mean?
What's the problem? Oh, he got sensitive. He wanted you to apologize.
No, he wanted one of these old, hey dog, I done watched you since I was in high school conversation. I looked at this Negro, I said, F your life.
You just doubled down.
I throw him off. He was off. He was off the rest of the game.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so don't get sensitive in the NFL.
Boy, you better put your tough skin or your gator skin or your python skin or ostrich or whatever skin you got. But I promise you, when I played the game back in the mid-90s and the aughts, everything was fair game, buddy.
Oh, I've heard you mic'd up.
No, you haven't.
Have I not?
No, you have not.
At least
I'm the reason why the rest of the NFL now.
Uh-oh. His connection went out?
Must be that ocean front.
Maybe. Oh, shit.
I'm the reason.
Oh, you back now.
I'm the reason.
Oh, you back now? Yeah, we missed all that shit.
I guess maybe it was just like a practice clip or something. But I've heard you talking to. I think it was John Lynch.
One time, I was joking with them, and I let them put it on me and stretch. And I was singing "In the Air Tonight" and clowning around in training camp. We was in Orlando. Mm-hmm. I did it one time, but I took it right off. I
guess that was probably the one I saw then. But even that, it was just like it was just practice. But you were like you had me.
Oh, I was clowning. No, it was just a stretch, and I was clowning.
Yeah.
No, trust me. That's me without a microphone. But now when you get me into a football game, oh no, you can't go there. They heard me. Them big ass things on the sideline. They recorded enough. They knew what I was saying. They recorded enough.
I want to know about some of your interactions with Favre.
Listen, me and Favre had it wasn't a traditional what you think. I'll tell you the first time the playoff game in '98, the divisional. Me and him, we coming out on the field and we got a little skirmish on the special teams. And all of a sudden, we're standing beside each other, looking at the skirmish. Because we older guys. That's the last thing. What if we get kicked out of the playoff game? You stupid? No. So we sitting there looking at it. Then all of a sudden, I look over. He's right there. So I look at him and I square him up. He looks at me. He said, "How much you weigh?" I said, "What do you mean? Today or Friday when I stood on the scale?" He's like, "Yeah, Friday." I said, "What's the question?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're asking me something of a personal nature Because what? He's like, well, I was reading the program before the game and it said 276. I said, yeah, that's what I wore in August when I checked in for training camp. But here now today, on motherfucking January, whatever it was, 307, maybe 310. Hey, I think, 2 weeks into the playoffs, coach is really not about to find me and really piss me off. So I can stand on the scale like I want. So I just flop up on the scale. 307. Like, cool. I'm laughing about it because I did check in at 276. So now I'm what, 31 pounds over?
Checks out.
Like, no.
About it's less than 2 pounds a week, so on a 16-week season. And now we're 2 weeks into the playoffs, past Thanksgiving and Christmas. So give a brother a break here, man.
Oh, no, of course.
So,
no, you just gradually increasing.
No. That ain't the story. So we sit there. So now I'm like 307 Friday. What you saying? You can outrun me? He looked at me and kind of looked back. I said, oh, don't worry. I'm going to give you a grand fucking opportunity today to prove it. We going at it. So 3 plays later, it's third down. He on his way out the pocket. I come up behind him and give him the hat. Ball come out. I'm trying to pin him on the ground, but I can't. This little motherfucker, he's squirming. He done got out. So they got the ball back, and he jumps up, and he puts his hand up on me. I said, get your goddamn hands off me. He put his hand back up there again. I said, hey, get your goddamn hands off me, playboy. I said, we can sit here and do this shit all day long because I ain't going nowhere. What you're not going to do is put your goddamn hands on me. So just keep your goddamn dick beaters off me, and we can do this all day. We have real good time, playboy. I'm gonna be on your ass all day long. Motherfucker looked at me and said, all right, and he took off running. And when he took off running, I got ready to come off the field, and Johnny Greer was standing there, the referee, number 23. Boom. I looked at Johnny, I said, we good? He said, if y'all gonna do that, we can do this all day, just like you said. I said, well, buckle your fucking seatbelt, Johnny, because it's going down. I take off the field, come off the field. So now we in the middle of another shit later on in the game. I got him again. Boom, got him. One time I'm going, and he's running away from me, and I got him I got a picture of it. I got him by his jersey, and I'm on his right side. And he's trying to run away from me again. And I got him by the jersey, and I'm pulling. And I go to hack the ball. And I come down, and he pulls the ball back, but some kind of way, he puts his face out, and I came right across the bridge of his nose some kind of way. I hit the bridge of his nose. Boom, boom, we hit the ground. And this man jumped up kicking. And I jumped back like, yo, what the fuck? And he goes, I almost broke my nose. And I look at it, and I mean, he, if you ever seen a white guy mad, he almost shaking. You almost broke my nose. And I looked at him, and I'm like, no. And I'm looking at him like, you do know you got your helmet on with and I look, and I'm talking about the bridge of his nose. If you go back and look at the post-conference, the post-conference, I mean, his nose is as red as the top of my hat. I look, I said, ooh, you're a little red right there. Dog, I'm telling you, dog, it is, oh my God. And then he laughed at me. I said, ooh, you're a little red right there. He looked at me and he was like, I guess he realized I had no idea that I was swiping at the ball. In some kind of way, I hit him right across the bridge of the nose. Oh, wow. His shit was fire red. So he looks at me and I go, I mean, come on. And I guess he realized I didn't do it on purpose, so he turned to go back in the huddle. We going. So now it's right at the end of the third quarter, but I don't realize it because we just playing the game. It's 3rd and 18 after I sacked him on second and whatever. They send the center, guard, and the fucking back. Dorsey Levin's at my ass. I'm like, oh shit. I got the whole kitchen sink. I'm like, somebody make a play. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, somebody make a play. I got 3 of these. I got 3. Fourth makes 4. They only got 7 left, and 4 of my offensive linemen, so there's only 3 left. You know, come on.
Math, right?
He puts his foot in the ground and he throws a fucking bullet. I look at it go out. It goes in between Donald Driver's arms, through the middle of his legs and out the back. He catches it with the back of his calves.
I remember that. Yes.
All the way through him. And he catches it in the back of his leg. I look, I go, oh, I'm dead. I just sacked him for the 3rd time in the game. It was 3rd and 18. We down 13-7. I'm like, shit.
Jeez.
I can't get the ball back. I'm like, shit. So I tap my head. I'm going to the sideline. I take 2 steps out here. Hey! I said, hey, it can't be no motherfucking body else. I look up at the scoreboard. It's got like 17 seconds on the clock. So I go back, Tao, because I know it's the end of the 3rd. I got to go to the 4th. I said, go back. I turned around. He's yelling, hey, where you going? I turn around. I said, okay. I go to walking back towards his ass. He done took off and going over to Mike Holmgren. Him and Mike Holmgren talking. I said, hey, get your goddamn ass back over here. So he turns to go get away from Mike Holmgren. Mike Holmgren grabbed him like, don't go. He's like, so he snatches loose from Mike and say, Mike, I'm good. I'm going. You know, and you remember that when he broke away from Mike, come to me. I looked at him. I said, I tell you what, you go over there and get that shitty ass play. You ready to run, and I'll meet you at the other end for the 4th quarter because I ain't done with your ass. You understand?
Wow.
He looked at me and said, you crazy son of a bitch. I said, you better do it. Jacked his ass up, and I went walking down the sideline, and I told the whole Green Bay bitch, I said, we ain't going nowhere until you sissies start giving us some respect and name us the winner.
Wow. So is
I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere until y'all give us some respect.
So is he the quarterback that you had the most interaction with?
Yeah, that's the most fun because we played twice a year and there was nobody. I mean, I sacked everything y'all had in there from Jim Miller to Moses Marino. I mean, everything y'all told me, I ate it. They all taste like chicken. I mean,
and I was just about to ask you.
What was the left-handed guy? What was the left-handed guy's name?
Abe McNown.
Yeah, I ate him too. Yeah,
I know you got like him. Everybody like got
chicken.
him.
Yeah, it tastes like chicken. Yeah.
Do we have anybody that gave you like not even no trouble, but just like a little bit of pause? Because you said Jim Miller, he was about the only one that was gonna like test y'all deep, but he didn't stay healthy.
Eric Kramer.
No. My homeboy that make Moore's beer was here in South Florida. DeMarcus Pat.
Oh.
Me and D been running now for 15, 16 years.
Okay.
No, it goes all the way back to the championship. It go back to 03. So it's 20 years. Yeah, me and him at 20 years now. So when me and him first started hanging out, he was a little standoffish with me because, you know, he a Bear fan.
Right.
And I was in Tampa. So, I mean, me and him, like, we think it's thieves now, but them first 3 years, he was like, Joe, I want to pull out, Joe, I wanted to pull out my pocket knife and just like stab you for all the time and did my best.
You sounded like him when you said it.
Oh no, trust me, that's my G. Yo, Joe, I'm telling you, Joe, I really wanted to take my pocket knife out and stab you for all those times you did my best like that.
Oh, good.
That's what made me and him think it's Steve, because I told him, I said, you know what? I used to tell Stan, I'm like, yo, your man a little standoffish with me, because I met him through another one of my homeboys I've known since 91. You know what I'm saying? And they went to hanging out, having a good time together.
Right.
And whenever he was on the beach, he would call D because, D was into jiu-jitsu and the different, the beach was getting a little wild and a little rambunctious with our little out-of-town neighbors coming in. So, D didn't mind a little, little action, getting a little dusty if you had to on, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, yeah, true.
Night, Exactly. So he lived right down on the beach. So, you know, if you're going to go in the brother's neighborhood, it's always good to have somewhere you can run and hide real quick and not have to worry about nobody knocking on the door. You know,
Right.
you know, in the good part of the neighborhood, huh? So but no, he was real standoff. Yeah. First time I took Michael Jordan to a Bears game, I think we beat him 41-3.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my God, man.
And we've had some 6-3, 9-3 games we played too.
Oh, sure.
Beat y'all 15-0 the year we went to the championship in Champaign, Illinois, up there in that cold ass. Oh, what a cold ass.
I think it was Henry Burris who started that game for us. What's his name? Burris?
Henry Burris. Did he play when we went to U of I?
And we played the last game of the year.
Jim Miller was the quarterback when we went to Champaign.
That was 2003, right?
No, it was 02.
02. See, me and my guy, we got facts. I like you, cul-de-sac. I like you. You want it? You want it?
I believe it was Jim Miller and
02 we had
I think the Burris guy came the next year.
I think Burris.
That's what I was thinking. 03, I thought was Burris.
Henry Burris came in.
03 was Cordell Stewart and Chris Chandler and Grossman.
Chandelier wasn't there. It was the other kid.
No, in 03.
Chandelier was not there. He did not play in 03.
I'm almost certain he did. But
You know
I'm not
what?
going to correct Warren Sapp. So.
My stop. No. You correct me because they moved me out of the Central in 02 when we won the championship because that was the first year of the South. And that was the first year y'all became the North. And then the following year, no. I have no recollection of the Bears. They didn't give me the Bears. That's right.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
03.
No, because they basically gave us an NFC Central schedule and called it the NFC South.
Correct.
Because we played the Bears, we played the Vikings, and we played Green Bay. We just didn't play twice.
Right.
We just didn't play twice. Yeah, in 02. Yeah.
It says here 03, or excuse me, 02 was Miller, Chandler, Burris, and some guy named Sauter.
So Burris was in that game. Burris was in that game.
I remember Burris was in 03. I remember that.
Burris was in that game in Champaign. Absolutely, he was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
because I think that was the year Jim Miller was talking about the steroids and him not being sexy, right?
I think he got popped right the year before he was trying to come back from an injury, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Also, it says here Burris threw 4 picks in that game, so clearly y'all did your job.
Yeah, Burris wasn't.
Dante Foreman is inactive.
You looked it up. Burris was in that game, right?
Yeah, no, Burris was in that game. He had 4 picks, it says.
Yeah, that's what I knew. Because Brooks picked him off. Yeah, and almost took him to the house. Yeah, on one of those damn bullet routes. Yeah, I knew Burris was in there. Yeah.
There you go.
Man, you know what? When you go back down memory lane and you just realize we haven't had a quarterback worth a damn in so long.
Ever. Sid Luckman.
How'd you like Jay Cutler? He's polarizing in our circle.
And he is shitty in my circle. Give me him. Give me Jay Cutler any day of the week and twice on Sunday because I know he gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
So that brings me to this question.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of poo-pooed Baker Mayfield. You kind of poo-pooed Justin Fields too.
No. I didn't poo-poo Justin Fields. I just said the Bears is really putting him in a bad situation where they don't give him the personnel to do the things he needs to do. But also his decision making is not the best I've seen either. You know, his ability to read, anticipate, let the ball go, that ain't his strength. His strength is I'm out in the open and I'm an athlete and I'm looking like the poor man's, Anthony Richardson. I got it. But that don't win games. That win games in college because you only gonna play somebody on your level once a month.
I'm going off the statement you made when you said I don't like y'all quarterback. I'm going off that.
I don't like y'all quarterback.
All right.
I told y'all y'all needed to go get Bryce Young.
You wanted Bryce Young. You did. I remember that.
Yeah, I told y'all, him is the franchise. Go get yourself a quarterback that you can build it around, and then you can put little pieces at times around him, and you can see the maturation of your quarterback. Have you seen any maturation in your quarterback in the last 2 years?
Absolutely.
Yes, a little bit.
But what's a little bit? What's
like,
a little bit?
A little bit.
There's just like subtle things from the purely from a
No,
fan.
I'm asking. I'm not attacking. I'm just asking because
No, I know. I'm saying like
I've yet to turn the tape on because when I turn the tape on and I see you go back and my eyes ain't working. I'm gonna work him over here because I know I'm trusting my receiver over here gonna run this route and I'm gonna turn and let it go. Is that what
he doesn't wind the ball up anymore. He throws from here as opposed to that. So mechanically,
okay. So he got rid of the hitch.
He got rid of a hitch. Yeah.
And
so
also,
he's
like,
not, he's not going through his progressions. That's what you're saying.
No. First of all, we had to get rid of a hitch that said, I'm going to do this while I'm thinking about throwing. That's first. So now we done got rid of the hitch. So now is the hitch a cock trigger or he still got to cock the gun?
He still got to cock the gun.
Oh, God, Jesus. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. When you're talking about I have less than 3 seconds to throw the ball, I got to have a hell of a process going on before I snap this bitch.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's missing. Or the trust that that guy or this guy on this route that I got going is going to win. Because we all know that the quarterback gets way too much credit and way too much blame for the shit that goes on in a football game.
The one thing I did like when he audibled out of a play he knew was going nowhere, he actually threw a touchdown to Mooney.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the maturation that I'm talking about. His ability to process before the snap, where I'm going when I do get the snap, because you only got 3 seconds.
But can that be on the coaching as well? Is it where the coaches, because Warren being in the NFL, how they got egos and you got to run my motherfucking play. I don't give a fuck if they know what it is. You're going to run my fucking play.
No. Because we watch NFL players stop a goddamn Monday Night Football game that meant the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen them stop preseason games because somebody done got a little dinged up and just everybody went home because everybody was feeling a little, ooh, somebody might get hurt out here.
It's raining outside.
Somebody might get hurt, man. We play this contact. Of course. Yes. You just not realize this? Shit. And we stopped the game for the dude that was supposed to be doing the tackling. That's what got me. I'm like, they're going to play this game. They're going to line up. So come on with it. Nope. So you're telling me and you go all week long over the game plan on this grease board. And you know what the best, I try to tell all my NFL friends to realize this, to remember this always, whenever you think of your quarterback. All week long, he's not under pressure. He's not under attack. He's not under siege. We are orchestrating an offense to go the first 15, and then we're going to use a variation of this 15 to get to the final 60, 65 plays that we're going to play today, right? The only time your quarterback is going to attack is on Sunday. So he has to process what we've given him all week long when he wasn't under pressure, when he wasn't under attack, when he wasn't under siege. The quarterback ain't touched all week long, y'all. He's getting the plays, he's processing. That's why whenever you saw them John Gruden plays and them John Gruden fucking mic'd up, you like that? You like that? Hey, Jay, you like that? Because you have people that's been around you all week that, it's like a gumbo. We all got a piece in this. Some of us the Old Bay sauce, some of us the potatoes, some of us the crawfish, some of us the sausage. But we all going in the same pot. Some of us the water that we all sit underneath. Some of us the pot that you sit in. Some of us the lid on this bitch. You understand? And when you understand that, then you understand the workings of a football team that says, how do we get this done week in and week out? And that's why I was asking y'all, what are y'all seeing? What are they trying to do? You know, when you play goddamn Green Bay, the thing that you would want to do is attack the goddamn quarterback because this is basically his audition as the starting quarterback. And then the last time I checked, y'all was in Green Bay, right?
No,
we were here.
It was here.
We were here.
That in a loud goddamn y'all was in the fucking cathedral of football and that bitch wasn't rocking and he wasn't sending nobody.
Nope.
Come on, shut up.
They were booing Getsy. They were booing the defense. They were booing.
Because that ain't Chicago Bear football.
No, it's not.
It looked like they were trying to make it as easy for Jordan Love as possible.
Man,
and they did. And
they did.
They did.
Yes, they did.
That some bitch was back there in that fucking backfield, just that motherfucker
That's
even
sad.
got a chance to do a little shoulder roll and shit.
That's sad. That's sad and scary.
Someone's got to tell him about Claypool.
I mean,
not your receiver. Wait. They went and got Claypool for Justin Fields.
Claypool and DJ Moore.
Yep.
Okay. Now this is some information I didn't have before when you start talking. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't see any video this summer of these gentlemen together throwing this ball?
We did.
Well, we saw some with Moore, not as much with Claypool.
No, not
not
we
as
saw
much
a lot of
Claypool.
him modeling in France.
You stupid.
It's true.
Say it again. Who was in France?
He was modeling. Chase Claypool was modeling in France.
That was over the summer, like early part of the summer.
We saw a lot of that, but we didn't see a lot of connection between him and Justin on the
No, we
football.
did see some.
Claypool was injured. They weren't
No.
playing.
Some means that somebody called and said, where you at? And then he showed up and did a little.
He did a little.
That's what that is. I hear it, and I wasn't there, but I kind of know how we operate. If somebody says something to him, dog, you over in damn France modeling. Juju Schuster has a mega impact on sometimes, and maybe that's why this boy still ain't in the steel curtain, ain't in the steel city.
Could be.
I know Mike T real well, and if y'all know anything about Mike Tomlin was a receiver and a receivers coach.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I wouldn't mind Claypool doing all this if he could catch the ball and make plays and block when he had to, right? Like he had a very bad game on him.
My brother, we have a saying in the hood: if was a fifth, we all would be fucked up.
Absolutely.
But like any receiver, he wants the ball. Throw him the damn ball.
He needs the ball.
Evidently not, because if I want the ball, I'm going to show up in the offseason, and my new quarterback, he gonna know everything of my little intricate moves and how my little booty shake when I do that little out route.
Well, they were. Don't get it twisted. They were out there working together in the summertime. Like it wasn't like he was just over there doing his thing. No, they were out there working. Him, DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, I think maybe Iniquitous St. Brown. They were all working out in the summertime.
I mean, hold up. Did we not just have this conversation and my man said they did some and we had the conversation? Now you finna come over the top and tell us they did a bunch of work and how many catches these two receivers had last Sunday?
Oh, shit. Hell, you want to know how many catches, how many targets the wide receivers had together?
How many catches did these two receivers we had?
Between two combined, and they were both for more.
DJ Moore had 2 targets, 2 catches. Claypool had 2 targets, no catches. The running backs, I think, combined had 16 targets or something like that, something crazy like that.
No. That's just check down because the guys down up the field ain't open. You just dump it down. That's not.
No, they were open.
Oh no, he was throwing it before the route was going. Remember, I told you about the screens. Yeah, it was like hike, running back, hike, running back.
Wow.
Also, Claypool got blown up on one of the bubble screens to Mooney. Like he just whiffed on his block.
Didn't block.
That's again.
He didn't block.
Like when you talk about
that means I ain't got no love for you.
Well, he's not. But he's just because you big don't mean you can block.
No. I just said what that means. I mean, I got no love for you.
No love.
No love.
I don't think. I still got to blame Getsy because when you call all those wide receiver and running back screens, and yet you got 2 horses out here, and you didn't even threat vertically, not one time.
Wait. But it doesn't matter what play you call because that's just the X and O's. If the Willies and Joes is not going to do it, if you're not going to get in front of your man and block your man, and then we go, and run, then what we talking about here? You wasting my time. You wasting the other 10 people's time on the field. We used to have a saying in our Tampa too. If one of us don't work, none of us work. If you ain't going to do your job, then why am I doing mine? If we're going to be a brother
like
with
Mike
men,
Singletary, can't win with him.
Oh, don't want him on my team. Hey, man, listen, I love y'all brothers to death. My good people just came into the houses week 2. The Buccaneers are coming on. We have the grill hot, and I think it's bad meat that's on the meat.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, wow.
I got it back. I got it back. You saw it up there rubbing his hands. I got it back. I knew I'd get you back.
You got me.
Well, you know what? I hope we make them Pirates walk the fucking plank today, goddamn it.
By time you cussed on this podcast. I'm glad you took a break for the good Lord. I knew the good Lord would hold your tongue. Well, I was gonna keep talking. I love y'all to death. Cul-de-sac. See you next time. Hey.
Love, Sam. All right, now, bro.
Y'all, you tell DeMarcus when the date and the time, and I'm gonna see if I can make it work. We might have to record this and then play it back for the people on Wednesday if y'all don't mind, something like that.
Cool.
Okay, let's do it.
Whatever it is, cause I don't want to tell you I'm gonna be able to do this every Sunday morning like this here, cause sometimes I'm tailgating somewhere.
I got
love a good time. Hell yeah, shit. That's what it's football season for a reason.
Yes, sir.
All right, brothers, y'all be good, baby.
All right,
bro.
You too.
All right.
Take care, Warren.
Pleasure. Yeah, man. Oh, that was fun.
That was
fun, but he's an awesome guy, man.
This fucking asshole will change his shit to cul-de-sac.
He says we all don't know shit, but he knows some shit.
He does know some shit.
he knows a lot of shit.
Hey,
I love what he said. Google for the questions, but Warren's got the answers. That goes so hard. Right. Great line.
Warren got the answers.
Hey, let's get into some predictions, y'all, because it's time to get some food.
Watch this game on. And let's be real. Let's give some real predictions, not fan predictions.
Okay.
Realistic predictions. Let's go ahead and start with you, Foul Mouth.
Fuck y'all gonna start with me for? I'm over here thinking. That's why I was looking this way.
Let's start with cul-de-sac then. The new
all right.
nickname.
I think you want a real non-biased, non-fan prediction. I think we're going to lose today. I think we're going to lose. Let's say it's going to be a weird score because I think there's going to be some rain. Could mean like there's a safety or something. I got 25-18. Tampa Bay. 25. And I think we'll see some slight improvements out of the defense. I think Eberflus knows we need to get some pressure. Might see some blitzes. Maybe we'll even get a turnover today. But I just don't think the offense is going to be up to speed. And 7-point loss, 25-18.
25. Just out of curiosity, where the hell did the 25 come from?
I think there's going to be like a safety, and then it's going to like lead to some awkward numerical footing, and it's just gonna be a weird score. Like it's there's supposed to be some rain. It's just gonna be a weird game. I think
you can do it if you miss a couple of extra points and then go for 2 and then hit field goal.
Exactly.
I mean, I know it can be done. I don't even remember the last time I saw a 25 in football.
Last week, Ravens and the Texans.
Yeah, they just won 25-6, right?
25-9.
9, yeah.
It was the first ever 25-9 game. Scoregami.
You sure about that? That was the first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Foul Mouth, what you think? We got a lot of people chiming in the chat, too. I can't wait to put it up. Go ahead.
I'm going to say all really depends on what the fuck Lou Getsy call out there. If he calls some bullshit, we're probably going to lose 30 to probably 21. If he's willing to call it a halfway decent fucking game and Justin is able to just fucking beat Justin, don't fucking think. Don't worry about making any fucking mistakes. Don't worry about being fucking perfect. Just go out there and fucking play your game. 27-24 Bears.
That was a lot of fuckings.
Fuck it.
It's dumb.
Well, okay.
So I didn't know we're allowed to do what if predictions too. Like,
well, I mean, Foulmouth just did what if.
I mean, shit, you got to put a what if. I mean, hell, it's the second game of the season. It ain't like they have a tendency. Like we know what the fucking tendency is. So shit, might as well just go ahead and say.
What if Getsy calls a good game? What if he doesn't? Yeah, I can understand that.
Two different. I mean, because it's too early in the season.
Right.
Well, if Getsy calls a good game, we'll win. If he doesn't, we'll lose.
I think it's a little deeper than that because now, not only are you looking at Getsy to call something that might be out of his character if he's staying true to who he really is, but now we also putting added pressure because now Matt Eberflus has to call the actual defensive part of the game.
Well, I can't. Go ahead. The only reason why I sit up there and say that is because we do remember last year where Getsy was calling hell of a fucking plays and the Bears was executing, where they were the highest scoring team in the league for like over a month.
Like 5 weeks.
Why not Tony, boy?
But when we looked at that though, Foul, me and you talked about that off the air. A lot of that had to do with design run plays that he was calling for Justin.
Yeah,
he called one designed run play last week, and it was that quarterback sneak on 4th down. That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it, man.
Well, I think he called 2 because one was straight to the fucking middle. He ain't getting no fucking way either. So
on the stat sheet they got him with 1. So my thing is, out of 44 called passing plays, 37 dropbacks where he actually attempted a pass, and you only come up with 4 plays that traveled over 10 yards. He's got to open up because the one thing that we know about Tampa, they're opportunistic, they blitz a lot, they linebacker heavy. You're going to have to test Winfield and them boys, you're going to have to go up the field. That intermediate to long range game has to come into play today or they're going to blow us out. Point blank. And the bad part about it is there's no Nate Davis today. Still no Tevin Jenkins for another 2 to 3 weeks, another 4 weeks or more. Lucas Patrick ain't worth a damn. Like, it's like it could be Cleveland all over again for Justin Fields. And that's what I don't want. Because them boys are coming. And I'm going to put my prediction a little more lofty. I think we lose 24-13. Because I just feel that Baker Mayfield going to be good for 2. They're going to get a couple of field goals, maybe even a rushing touchdown. We get 1 touchdown, either passing or with Roschon Johnson, and then Santos kick a couple of field goals. 24-13.
Hi, Mal. Welcome to the show. That's my stepsister. She's trolling me. Sorry.
Hi, Mal.
Hi, Mal. Don't the game come on at noon? What's she talking about 3 o'clock?
No, she's she's just trolling me. She's saying it's inside jokes. Just ignore her.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say, let me know if they change the game time now.
So, before we get to my prediction, I just wanted to put up a couple predictions that were in the chat. If I could get to them. I know that my man Torian. I hope I'm Torian. Okay, Torian. My bad, man. But he's actually said the Bucs are gonna win this game 27-21. So, I mean, I guess I can't say that that's a Bears fan prediction because he's picking.
You just said you wanted us to be honest.
I know exactly. So I'm saying that's not a Bears fan prediction. He's actually giving a real prediction, and that's respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Why not Tony? That's the commish. Yeah, he also picked Tampa Bay at 27-13, and he said he hopes he's wrong. Yeah, we hope you're wrong too. And then Brandon Hyatt, otherwise known as Chicago Sports Podcast. Of course, he's a he's a Bears fan till the end, and he picked.
I'll have whatever he's having.
So he picked the Bears 31-24. I mean, okay. I'm not mad at that, but I do think that people are sleeping on Baker Mayfield a little bit. He's not a game manager. He's better than a game manager. And he is known to take what defenses give him. And the Bears defense really is not that good right now. So he can pick them apart. He can. And if the Bears defense allows him, he will. And so I'm saying the score is going to be like 20, I would say 24-14, Tampa Bay. That's my prediction.
We all right around the same.
Yeah, we all right around the same.
Allow me to say this, though, because I'm trying to, as I'm putting on the back and trying to get reports, have we seen what receivers are inactive today? Because if they're going to do that same similar scheme, I need for St. Brown to play.
Only thing that I know is that Freeman is inactive.
Wait, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
It's a diversion.
Wait, say it again, Foul. I didn't hear you. He froze.
Claypool is in. Foreman is out.
So Foreman is out, which means they probably going to – well, they don't need to elevate another running back, so they might elevate either Valus or EQ. I hope they do EQ if they're going to play in this same stupid-ass screen scheme.
I know Claypool's playing. I don't know why Foreman's out. I like Foreman. I thought he did pretty good.
He might be hurt. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Nah, he's a healthy scratch.
Oh, he's a healthy scratch.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, so then Torian just said it. They activated Valus. So all those wide receiver screens that were going to people that don't have any wiggle, now they're going to do that same stuff to Valus. They probably just showed their hand.
Hi, I'm David Jones.
Oh, I said Valus. What am I?
Beat me to it.
Velvet.
Yes, Velvet.
Well, maybe Velvet's going to go off today for 365
Hopefully
yards.
Hopefully Roshan goes off because I'm not a fan of Herbert. So
I'm rooting for Roshan as well. He's on my fantasy team.
So how about
since
it's approaching game time, we got like 30 minutes before game time. Let's get into some quick shout outs and go get our beers and get in front of the TV or whatever the hell we gonna do.
Yeah, because I got to set up my fantasy, all this shit.
Man, I just got an alert that said that Austin Eckler wasn't playing, man. That threw me.
I know. Don't even.
Dang. All he do is score touchdowns.
Oh, and in PPR, he does damage.
I mean, that man, he kills for me. Every year I try to grab that kid.
I'm so annoyed that I don't. That's Forte won me leagues that way.
So, cul-de-sac, why don't you go ahead and kick off the shout outs?
First of all, I want to shout out you, T-Nick, for letting me be on the show. It was a lot of fun. I like shooting the shit with all y'all. Shout out to you too, Foulmouth and JB. Always good. Always a lot of fun. And of course, shout out to the great Warren Sapp. Really good talking to you. And I'm glad I got a new nickname out of him. That's great. I can't wait to tell all my friends that Warren Sapp said my hair looks like a cul-de-sac. They're gonna be very confused about that. Or maybe they won't be because it makes a lot of sense. Shout out to my family who tuned in, I think, a little bit. Shout out my stepsister for harassing us in the chat. Love that. And yeah, no, shout out to the Bears. Hope we get a dub today. Hope I'm wrong. Prove me wrong, Chicago. That's about it. Who's next?
Mouth.
Shout out to the chat. The chat was lit. I'll make this real quick because I got to roll. Shout out to you, three brothers, T-Nick, Cul-de-Sac, JB. Shout out to my man Grogu. Shout out to the kiddies. Once again, like I said, shout out to our boy Warren Sapp. Pleasure having him on. Shout out to our boy Herb Howard, who's actually at the game. Hope to have him on too as well. Again, so he can give us some of that best insight. And Shout out to my fiance and shit. Shout out to all the Bears fans out there. Shout out to the Bears. Hold it down. Let's go out there in Tampa. Get us a win. Bring your ass back to the rainy city. Okay.
Man, you know what I normally do. Lord help me on this Sunday because we were lit in the chat. First of all, shout out to my three brothers up here on the screen. Shout out to our other brother Frank that wasn't available. I know he tailgating and hosting everything. Shout out to Warren Sapp, a.k.a. Big Fella, a.k.a. QB Killer, a.k.a. Call Me Hall of Famer. That's the guy. That's my dude right there. Shout out to the youth. Now, as we get into the chats, Damon Patton, who chimed in from LinkedIn. This is the first time I have seen somebody view us on LinkedIn. So shout out to Damon Patton. Frank Marshall, Chicago Sports Podcast. Frank O'Dowd, The Biggs Media. Our Antonio Consola, our general manager and owner of our fantasy league. And him, Why No Tony. Easy, I see you had chimed in. Thank you before you came on. Vernon Fairley, Candace N. Mack, Ziggy Shine, Sugar and Vodka. Okay, where do we know that name from, fellas? Scott J. Hopkins.
Our new show.
Right. Aha, see what I did through the live to you.
Yeah.
Scott Hopkins, thanks for chiming in. Berlissimo was on fire. Berlissimo is in the United Kingdom, representing the Bears all the way across the pond. Love to see that. Thank you for chiming in. Shout out to, here we go. Damn, Berlissimo had a lot to say, didn't he? Back to Ant. Shout out. Didn't we have another show? Did we have a Bears pregame show that was going on?
We were the pregame show.
Okay, we were the pregame show. Okay, shout out to Crazy Ace TV, Torian Whitfield for chiming in. Thanks for coming on the show. Chicago Sports Podcast had chimed in. That's my guy Brandon Hyatt, a.k.a. Trax. Thanks for chiming in. And then we going to round it out with my mom. Thanks for – oh, no, I'm sorry. Chicago Sports Chicago Style. Thanks for chiming in. Randy Ratcliffe. Thanks for chiming in. One of our P1s. And last but not least, shout out to my moms. We got one person watching. We know it's her. Love you and bear down. Mom says Tampa 28, Bears 13. Yeah, we all in that same realm. It's on you,
right, so I guess I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm not gonna reiterate what was already said. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all for chiming in and contributing to the chat, which made it great. However, if you did not contribute to the chat, we appreciate y'all, but you are officially a lurker. Well, like I said, we appreciate you anyway because you put up with our foolishness and you took a listen this early morning. You took a listen and watched us with QB Killer, Warren Sapp. Shout out to him. Man, it was a lot of fun hearing his stories, hearing his feelings about our team, and of course our quarterback. I also want to shout out H2. That's our dude. Hardest working man in the Bears beat writer room. That dude is at every game. He talks to all the players. Check out It's the Bigs. He has his one-on-one interviews with guys like Kyler Gordon. He just had one with Justin Fields. He had one with Eddie Jackson. I believe I want to say he had one with Brisker. Okay. I'm not positive, but Howard does a lot of great stuff, man. So definitely subscribe to the Bigs and check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. Foulmouth, I stole your thunder. My bad, man.
Please and thank you.
But yeah, please and thank you. Subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, which is now X. Well, make sure you subscribe on all three. We will be having content exclusive only to YouTube. So if you want those notifications, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget about our regular show is on Tuesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then on Wednesday, She Said What She Said. That's 8:00 Central Standard Time. That's about badass women in sports and beyond with Sherry Green. On Thursday, we have a new show, the Bears Midweek Report, and that is with Diab, Coach Chef, also Anthony Amp, and our new member of the podcast family, Sugar and Vitamin. So make sure you tune in for that on Thursday. I think that show is going to be 6:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Friday, our guy Easy Does It. Easy! Make sure you check that out. It's going to be on Fridays at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you check that out. So we got something for you Tuesday through Friday. Saturday, you can chill out. And during the baseball season, on Sunday, you check out Plunked. Those guys are really entertaining. I just wish they had some good baseball to talk about. Although the Cubs aren't they like a few games out of first place?
Yeah, but we're still leading the wild card. But yesterday was brutal loss. We're only 1.5 games up now, but we should make the playoffs. But I'm not counting on it.
Okay, well,
yeah.
For the most part,
you're doing good. You're doing good.
For the most part,
get up out of here.
Good stuff to talk about. Peace out, Foul Mouth.
Holla at y'all.
Shit, we all got to get out of this. Game about to come on.
Game about to come on. So I ain't got no more to say. We about to get up out of here. We ain't even gonna have no outro. We'll just get out of here as is.
Bear down, guys. Let's get this done.
Let's do it.
Peace.
Bear down. Let's go. See you. Thanks for watching.